vote going.
I don't care.
You do a reverse.
I guarantee that nobody
This
in our
and
audience
just
can afford to have me shave
You
my
got to
beard.
do the Charlie Chaplin, and then just the beard part. It's the reverse. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I change my name while I'm at it to something else? Welcome.
Mein Kampf.
We are live.
Surprisingly.
That's where I was going with it, yeah. We had
Are we live?
some issues, but we're kind of there.
I don't know if I was watching it. Let me see if I can.
I don't know.
We just went live, so probably not.
well-
It usually takes a few minutes.
Well, that went live, but this is, I'm sure nobody's watching yet, but that's okay. That's okay.
if you're watching from the future, hello!
If you're
Or the
future-
past.
If you're the future watcher,
We don't discriminate against people watching in the past either.
Well, I
What
do.
about the future?
Oh, you do?
I do. Yeah.
You're a timist. Okay,
That's right.
I got it.
What about the future?
No,
You,
he said
you missed
future.
that. Where have you
past-
been?
The past is dead.
No one knows.
I mean, maybe.
no one knows.
You don't know that.
Remote to the
Well,
Discord.
I mean, that's fair. Time, it really is just a construct.
we're gonna go
It's an invention of
to
society to
ID.
define entropy.
That is largely correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello!
Hey,
Sam!
I wasn't here last time.
You
You
were
were here last
God.
time.
And I'm here now.
You are, which is fantastic.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sam.
Yeah.
So
So,
was the Gam.
Private Eye.
And to longtime viewers who might remember that you haven't always been Gambit,
Yes.
but for the last 3.5 to 4 years,
You've been
been
Gambit for a
Gambit.
while.
yes.
Even when I leave the studio. It has been driving my family bonkers.
Yeah. He doesn't put on a costume when he gets here.
I am method as hell.
Today he put on a costume. But
Yeah.
That's only because Gambit is Gambit retired?
Gambit is retired from death over and over.
He's going to focus
least-
on academia.
At least in
focus on
streaming.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, we'll see how Chump Change goes.
I was gonna say more so like on stage at conventions and stuff. You may still. You just had your hand chopped off and your entire body exploded into giblets in New Zealand.
Dying on stage though is part of the shtick now.
Yes.
Especially since Deadliest Dungeon will be likely something played at conventions going
Ever
forward.
since
See a convention near you?
ever since Elminster said that you were the absolute pinnacle of a wizard as your
I mean,
disembodied head floated down.
I peaked.
Do we count those deaths though? Because in that case you'd be like
No.
Gambit 22 at this
No,
point.
I am going through our old streams, which I highly recommend.
They've been great.
They've been great to watch.
They've been fun
and
to
I've
watch.
been writing
11
down
points from
all
the
my
Skeleton's
deaths.
Fist.
So I've been describing like how I died the first time, how I died the second
Oh,
time.
you're
So-
keeping. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
death
good.
zero.
I like that.
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but could you do that for my character?
I already did it
too?
for you.
Okay, cool.
It took me. I just did it now.
Well, no. You missed one. You have canonically died
I have. Actually, no, I haven't.
against a prismatic dragon.
No,
two
it was
things.
off screen, so
Two
it doesn't
things.
count according to Shakespeare.
Yes. Two things happened with that. One, that episode doesn't exist
Yeah,
because
it
we
got
forgot to
deleted.
download it. Or
No,
it might be on
that's the one
NAS.
that's up. That's episode 2. That's
Oh, is
up.
it- okay.
Yeah, that one is up.
And secondly, he goes unconscious, fade to black. So he doesn't. We don't
Yeah,
ever see
according
him.
to the storytelling laws of Shakespeare, if you don't see a character die, they didn't die.
Barbara tends
I'm
to
with you. I'm
abide
with
by
you.
that, too.
I really wanted to use that as the death so I could tell everyone to stop, but nope.
No, that's the one death that has to
So-
count.
If Gambit needs some help,
Yeah.
he has a fan in Phineas. He lives in hell now full time because he's officially dead. If you ever need to test out any friendliest Bungeon ideas, Phineas can
This is
hook you
down.
up.
Okay, sounds
He's
good.
Got
Yeah,
Souls to Torment.
It is really interesting, like Gambit's arc in the rewatch. He starts as an academic
Yeah.
who never faced combat of any
Yeah.
kind and became level 20.
Yeah.
Was then sucked into this devilish world of dying over and over and over for the last 3 years IRL. But like, I don't know how long.
I think we established
It's been like 2 weeks.
beginning to end.
The amount of
Yeah.
long rests, like if you tally them up, it's been
That's
like
true.
2
like
weeks.
all the other
Beginning-
characters like
yeah.
Dovrik and Jowdrad and Keymaster, they have all had like careers of fighting or like doing all this stuff.
Jowdrad was like
And
a
so-
vanguard leader
Yeah,
of Lunalia.
and so this
yeah.
is like the pinnacle of their entire careers coming to an end, and then them being like, we're done and we're retired. Gambit was like chilling as a professor, 2 weeks of absolute mayhem, and now he's just like thrown everything on the ground, and he's like, I'm done. And he just stormed off.
Just some good field research, man.
And the best part is that Gambit's perception of what life is like outside academia is just that. I think
This is what it means to be an adventurer.
he will forever, like, he'll never leave the college again.
Yeah.
Well, until we get the first 12 episodes of Chump Change out.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's that's good, and we're almost there. I've been working really hard on the opening credits with a song made by the Word Burglar, which is a lot of fun. But we're almost there. But yeah, that's not the game. Well, Chumps Change will be happening once the first 12 episodes have been released to the public. Then we will be substituting not every other, but once in a while. A Wednesday, was it once a month Wednesday?
We were saying about once a month because
Not more than once a month.
Because we'll probably do the stream, and then it'll be like a 3-ish hour stream, and then we will slowly release parts of those episodes up on the channel, and then around the time that the last of those is up, then the week late afterwards is where we're going to try to aim for the next Chumps. It'll probably be a little fluid depending on convention scheduling, but that's the general goal.
Hey, we got a chatter I haven't seen. Kiwi Messiah. Do you know who that is?
Gambit is the goat. I'm assuming
is the
somebody
goat.
from New Zealand.
Well, it says Kiwi in the name, so we're gonna go ahead and not.
Gambit does
100%.
have his own fan club in New Zealand now. That's been established.
That's right.
That is true.
Gambit has his own fan club in all countries.
Gambit has his own fan club in his own
I
head.
famously, canonically, do not have a fan club in South Africa.
Oh?
None of us do. Actually, that is a lie. I have a friend on the Mysterious Remnants who watches our stuff from South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I just have a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Well, we
Thank
have
you
to
very
check with that
much.
friend. Are they a
Thank
fan
you
of
very much,
Gambit?
Kiwi
So-
Messiah. That,
Yeah, saw y'all
There is
at Armageddon.
2 things that we need to cover tonight. Actually need to cover tonight. Anything you need to know from us, and monetization strategy.
Well, hey, before that, saw y'all at Armageddon. Your show was the best part of the weekend. Front row each day.
Thank you.
Wait,
best.
there was a bunch of people on the front row each day.
I think
I
it
think
was
I know who
the
this is.
3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them legends, and I don't throw that word out lightly.
Wow.
Who sat primarily front left from our
think-
perspective,
Hopefully.
and
There was a couple other legends too. Well, you called
there
them
were, yeah. But
That whole crowd is
I
pretty
forget.
legendary.
Yeah. That convention, that whole trip was insane.
Armageddon was great.
We're coming back. At least I am.
I do need information about what's
Yes.
happening, but I also need to finalize this new character, including rolling some stats, which I was hoping to do.
You can do that right now.
You're gonna roll on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Here's how we're going to do this. You're
Okay.
going to ask us a question that you need an answer to,
Yes.
and then you're going to roll a stat.
And I'll roll a stat. Okay.
Do you want to use the fireball dice?
Sure.
I mean, I was gonna roll some stats with you because
can
why
do it
not?
at the
Let's
same
have
No,
some
no, no,
fun.
no. You don't need any questions answered. You don't get to...
So, just
Pipe down.
I'll ask some pointless questions.
All right, I mean, if we're doing point by, I will do point by. You couldn't happen to reach my backpack behind you, could you?
just to answer your question,
maybe a
Sam, it
little
was
much.
in fact
It's gonna be
the
heavy.
legends. It is the legends.
Actually, it's probably not that bad
The
anymore.
Polaroid legends.
The Polaroid Legends.
Of course.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, we all remember. Okay, now this sack of dice is in my early days in the '90s playing D&D. These dice here were used by the great Caliban, who used them as his fireball dice because
He cast 9th level fireball.
No,
No,
he-
they were maxed at 10 dice.
we've added
always.
to them over the years, but I mean, he was level 13 back in the day. But yeah, these dice here, and they roll really, really well for me when I roll for character stats. The trick is, the thing has always been you when you use 4, you put them back in the pile, and then you draw another 4 from the pile. So you never roll the same 4 twice unless you happen to draw them.
I thought he was going to say,
do
the
you mean
trick
draw
is
them?
to make sure you hold the 6s on the
Oh,
top.
so I
Yeah,
the back end.
yeah. The
like-
trick,
Yeah,
is,
just go
the trick
back.
is to roll 2 dice, and when they're not looking, put the other 2 down on 6s,
Yeah, yeah.
so you at
Yeah.
least get a 13.
Okay, so my first question is, how are we starting? Like, how are we gathering?
We are starting from. We have just embarked on, or we are actually.
So
we were just about to
So
embark.
you are
embark
going to
on.
be starting on the first leg of the pub crawl, which is going to be at the first inn. You've
Okay.
not actually gone on the ship yet. That is the next step. So you're all arriving at the meeting point.
At an inn.
Then you're going to do the first sort of tavern, and then you're going to head off onto the ship and disembark or embark and make your way off to the next one. So that way we can slowly introduce things, and we're not starting with a whole bunch of front end like this is the captain and this is the first mate and this is the that gets dealt with later. We learn about you and your character. So we're basically you're gonna need to come up with like a kind of what you're doing to enter into the place, why you're on this pub crawl, and then I want everybody to have a bond with one other character, which I believe you've already.
Yes. And is
figured
it
out.
an organized pub crawl? Like, is it like
Yes,
a
this is
ticketed
a
event?
this is a thing that you would have either signed up for, or you happen to be in the tavern and realize that it's a thing happening, and you were like, I want to be a part of that,
Okay,
and so you
very cool.
immediately signed up.
Very cool. Okay. I'm going to roll my first stab.
Yeah.
Are you doing it?
Oh, let's
Are you doing?
Are you
doing
using
it
the
in
fireball
order?
dice too?
so
Do you want to use the fireball
sure.
dice?
this was my question. How are we doing this?
So I was going to roll 4d6 and
Okay.
drop the lowest.
Yeah.
I do in my home games have a rule at the end when you have all 6, you can pick one and roll a d20. and
Which I
replace
love.
it.
Are we doing them in order, or are we getting
So,
6 numbers and a sign?
If I didn't already know what class I was going to be, I would 100% do it in order. But I already know what class I'll be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I'm going to not do it in order. I'm going to write them down and then I'll sign them up.
What if I just do it in order anyway?
You could absolutely
You?
do it in
All
order.
right, I'll
Do
do
what
it in
you'd
order.
like to.
6 on decks. 6 on decks.
First number.
All right. Well, we're starting with 6
What?
and then 3.
Okay. Oh, you
Oh.
only have one
You-
dice.
Are we rolling with? I'll roll with you
Do
guys.
you need
Maybe I'll
more
replace my
D6s?
stats.
I have
I mean,
to.
no. It's not maybe.
Okay.
I like to
If you do it or not.
Oh,
So
you're not bad so far.
Sam.
My first roll is a 9.
Okay.
Oh boy.
My first roll's a 15. Okay, we got to throw all the dice back in.
Nice.
I received a 13.
I got a 14 for my strength.
That's pretty good.
All right, now you grab 4 new dice out of the deal.
Okay, I need someone to quickly record all of this.
Hang on. You're supposed to be asking another question.
I will
Yes.
ask another question. So, second question is I know you.
You know me?
I know you.
Inside or outside of the game?
I have no idea who you are outside of the game, but at this table I know exactly who you are.
It's fucking expensive.
Do I know anybody else before the game starts?
So
Character-wise.
this is going to be the interesting thing about that is your connection to each other.
Yes.
Because the way I want to do the bonds, if you ever want to learn how to connect your characters together, read the Dungeon World Dungeon Master's Guide. It's the best guide on it in the entire world. He could pick you and say, I have a bond with your
understand.
character, and then you have to pick someone else and
Yep.
say, I have a bond with
So
that
you
character.
have a
But the
bond with
question
me.
I have a
stands.
bond
But
has-
if you have picked him to say, I have a bond with him, then he needs to pick a different
I
character.
understand. I understand.
Yeah,
The
but
bunny.
The question still stands. Are any of us? He and I are bonding.
Well, you can't do each other, I guess.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
one of us is bonding with the other over being misfits.
us.
Yeah. I mean, I can bond with. I mean, we can have our fun time. I don't see why.
You can share people.
Can share people. I mean, I do. So, we'll see who our legendary sixth is.
So
and then
just to
I'll
be
determine
clear,
who I
you
pick
are
for my
bonded
bond.
to him.
Of course.
Well, we aren't sure that we have a legendary 6, so
But
For now,
we'll
we
see.
can do a connection with 5.
yeah, I think we should do the
Start.
connections with 5, and then we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your connection is set.
Yes.
You have not chosen a bond.
No.
Do you want to be connected to
Although-
me, or do I want to be connected to you? I don't
You
care.
had said that you might have a connection with Adrian's character because you could have had some kind of like gambling thing or played a game against
It
one
is
another.
I
at
didn't
some
take
Definitely
that. Someone else
plausible.
said that. But
I
his
see,
bond with
okay.
me. I'll let you guys all choose.
you
your own
want-
bond.
Yeah,
I'm
my-
good either way. We'll see if there's something else that we can come up with, and then if one of us finds something.
There's always other things
Yeah.
to come up with.
my character's a little tough to work with, so I was gonna say if you've had any like business dealings in Tensire in your past,
I mean, I was from
which
there.
which
Yeah.
you probably would, that would be an easy in for me, and probably make the most sense. But otherwise, I also have a very good reason to be on the
Yeah.
ship
Oh
anyway.
yeah.
So
well, you all have.
it helps out.
It's not
as
so much
well.
that you don't have a reason to be on the ship. It's that this could literally be like, oh, we once went to a concert and bumped into each other and like had like a quick little anecdotal encounter and then never saw each other for 10 years. Like it can be something like that. It's just the reason this exists is it is a quick and very easy and diegetic way to form a group of
nice word,
strangers.
Yes. Also, just for chat, if you are local to the round table in Guelph and you have no group to play with, we have a solid group of people that run a pretty decent sized 3 or 4 tables
Yeah.
every Tuesday
We
night.
had 16?
Pretty consistent 4 tables.
Yeah,
16 table?
No, 16 people.
more than that.
One person per table.
Yeah.
And come on out and you can play. It's free to play. Just come out to the cafe. It's in Guelph every Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Show up.
That is how I started playing Dungeons and Dragons. Is going to that at the round table.
Well, we played Pathfinder back
It
then.
was Pathfinder, but
Dude.
I
Nice.
never played a role-playing game
Really?
ever in my life.
Really?
Ever.
Before that?
Before that.
Sure.
Oh, the
Okay.
round table has been responsible for literally everybody in
And
this room.
I showed up to a game, played,
Well,
and
I
then
mean-
Tom was like, "Hey, you should play with us on
Not for
stream."
D&D.
And I was like, "I."
No, but you for Magic. You'd come in and buy like $900 worth of Magic to keep
I
my
think he
store
means
alive.
more so of the fact that we're all at
Like
this
that
table.
we
right
know
now.
each other.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. Yeah,
But this is a
Absolutely.
square table.
yeah, that's true.
Well, thankfully
Okay,
we're talking about
so-
this one.
What if you
so-
thought you knew me?
Yeah, or my character is from a like kind of larger winemaking merchant family. You could have just had dealings with the family in the
Yeah,
past.
that's fair.
And also I'm probably like, oh my god, a person that is not like terrifying.
It's frozen inside.
Yeah, so you two, you're going to be bonded to him.
Probably, yes. We'll say yes.
Okay.
Then I'm sorted. I have a bond.
I was going to say, we're not here for probablys.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right, I'm rolling my second.
Stat.
All right. I already rolled mine. I got an 18.
Jesus
I got a
Christ.
17.
I rolled 6, 6, 6, 5.
13.
I missed by 4. One of my 6s became a 4, but otherwise
Well,
I got
17.
12.
Okay.
So pretty much on par with what I've already rolled.
Why is
I-
that 100 miles away?
Well, because I need to reach
Austin also
some.
Oh,
trying
it's
to.
for that. I thought it was just us. We were just
No. He's rolling too.
Are what's your next question?
My next question is, outside of starting, I kind of mentioned this last time, outside of starting equipment, is there anything fun, special, weird, obtuse?
We all get a fang.
I am okay with if you have like a cool idea as to why your character would have a certain interesting item.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think like gauntlets of ogre power
Pair
is
of
something
these
that
bad
we can
boys right here.
potentially start with. But if you had like it was like, oh, I want like I was kind of thinking like a brooch that lets me do X thing, and it's like just a very kind of minor effect. Like I'm open to that.
Like a chess piece of awesome.
I will say that since you're on a civilian trip, you're likely not going to be decked to the nines like a normal adventurer would be.
Level 1.
Yeah, and you're level 1. I'm fine with you having like a weapon, because even in a civilized city in Phelan's Republic, you generally going to want to have something, or you'll just get mugged. Like,
Should be the mugger.
So,
Listen,
Look out, Phelan's Republic.
what I would say to that, what Devin says is totally fine. Also, if there's something that you would like to find, let him know.
yes. If you have like a cool idea of like, I would really like to have a flame tongue at some point, I'll be like, cool. At some point, you will have an opportunity to get a flame tongue. It may be next session. It may not be for like a month or 2
Okay.
months. But at some point, it will come up.
Okay, because what I really want, if I can say this now, is I really want, because I'm playing as a squirrel.
You already have me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, sure.
So I'm like this big,
Yes.
but I want, I want a longbow.
Okay.
That's like ridiculous.
Like an actual, like a war bow.
Well, so
Yeah.
I think a
So you have to put
longbow
your feet
is-
there and just
Yeah,
like
it's
the ballista
it's
fire?
An entire. I don't mind if there's negatives with it, but like, it's an entire body situation to like get it to work, and I'm like straining every muscle, and then
I
just
mean,
to
a
fire
longbow seems like something you could just.
I'm fine with you just having that. In fact,
That's not out of the. ordinary.
I invented something called a war bow
I'll take it.
that I think would suit quite nicely.
Like any normal weapon, it's
yeah.
not crazy expensive. I think it's totally.
Yeah,
cool.
because I assumed that like I had kind of grown up using squirrel type bows.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the item I would like to have or find
I
is
Is a
That's
legitimate,
totally
like a
fine,
regular
yeah.
size full
Yeah.
longbow.
yeah, but
So
like
we can all
under
have
my
one
power
minor
is like
cool item?
we are starting in a town.
I didn't say you could all have one. I said if you have a really good reason for in character or
I have a
story
good
based or
reason.
backstory that you would have something, I'm open to allowing it. As long as it's not like, again, like gauntlets of ogre power.
It has to be
or
super
whatever.
minor power.
Like this. Could I have a chess piece that the game can put on a table, and once per day you can tip it over to get advantage on insight rolls? On
That
an
seems
insight
fine.
roll.
That's like a small little one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
something you mean quips like that? Like
Yeah,
just
something like
really
that.
fun.
Yeah,
Because
that'd
that's
be
like
fine.
his thing where he'll just sit at the table when he's having a conversation with an NPC. He'll sit at the table and just put the chess piece down and then tip it and then ask the
If
question.
you can come up with the reason why your character has that, where they got it, and what
the
it
game.
means to them, I understand. I don't think you're gonna have a
That's
problem
not a
with
very
that.
good explanation.
But like, if you,
Should there be any other
That's kinda-
explanation than that?
that's kind
Look
of
at
the
this.
only
I'm the
thing
game.
is like, if
fuck with the game.
if for example,
Right?
you came and was like, oh, I want to have like a 6 iron, They'd be like, okay, well, you're gonna need to,
Six iron.
need to explain to me where you got that, why do you have
cowboy
it,
speech.
and
Six
if it's like
irons are
integral
expensive.
to, oh no, it was like my father's, it's held together with like duct tape. Like
Yeah.
if I roll a 6 or lower, it explodes. I'd be like, now we're talking. You know, now we're getting
All right,
somewhere.
we're doing number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Oh, it's a goodie.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
got
That's a
guy.
good, yeah.
12 again.
17, baby.
Keep seeming to hit to 12s.
That's,
Hey, that's not great.
that's
Whoa.
spicy.
It's not great. It's not terrible. Got a
Yeah.
13 for Con.
That's
okay.
pretty good.
That's not
I
bad.
got a
So-
Are you
7.
adding all the
That's a
46?
13
Oh, okay.
for Con.
Before you go, what I am going to say is,
3 1s, man.
so this item I'm going to
Oh.
give you,
Yes.
this war bow, I'm going to give you a couple of things about it.
All right.
One is
Oh,
that
he gets it right now?
I'm letting him know what it is.
We got to get a big bow toy for
It
you.
is a large bow that requires immense strength to pull back and release. It can, if you are small, you're going to frickin' struggle with this, which I believe is the
am.
point that you want.
Yeah.
Your strength, if your strength is not 18 or higher, you're also going to struggle with it. It does a decent amount of damage if you get hit with it, but you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls with it, and if your strength isn't at least 13.
So, what is your strength? Like,
Well, we don't know yet.
We'll find
because
out.
you're not doing it in order.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
letting him know now.
Because
ahead of
we could
time.
also just call that it's a normal longbow, but it has that like
It could just be a longbow
to
with
it,
the
yeah.
heavy property.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that
something,
too.
yeah.
But if it's like, unless you have a
figure it out.
strength
Whatever.
of
All right,
13.
next.
if you want a bow, I
That's
can
not-
probably knock together a bow for you. We won't do toys because it should be wood.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
It would also be fun
All
if
right.
it was like
doing
Well,
number
the
four-
other
we're doing
thing
number
is,
4?
though,
Well, no,
like,
we have a
how
question.
much are we telling about what we're playing?
Oh,
Like
we're
everything?
letting the audience know everything. 'Cause
Okay,
They,
so
don't, they
You
need to know.
Don't go into like your backstory and the things that you want to reveal.
But the
Yeah.
class that I'm going to
But
be
yeah,
using.
class and everything,
your
yeah.
name and
So
things,
I'm going to
yeah.
be playing a ranger,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be using one of the Imarian ranger subclasses, which doesn't actually need a bow after a certain amount of time.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's the best part.
So-
I forgot you were playing that.
That's kind of why I'm fine with like
Yeah.
a crazy disadvantage at the start, and then that leads into me being like,
You know what? Fuck this.
fuck this bow.
That's awesome.
Anyways, that's the plan.
When you do hit fuck it, I'll just pick it up and be like, what's the problem here?
Yeah, because like to me it'll be massive.
Yeah, you're like,
We should-
this is it to you. You're like,
We should make one that's like huge on me, and then I
Yeah,
can
well,
pass it
so,
over the camera, and
so
then
how
And
long,
then
take
there's
this
a-
how
tiny
long do you want it?
That'd be so good.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah, like
Proper-
like
ridiculous.
4 feet?
Proper
Yeah.
English longbow.
yeah.
I don't know how
It's a
long
6
a
foot.
proper
6
English.
foot.
6 foot, yeah.
I mean, I can do that. That's just a really long bow.
I
love
have
it.
one. I just
I
hasn't
love
been
it.
Well,
strong
that's
enough.
hence
No,
the
no,
name.
we'll
It's a
make a
longbow.
prop for
We'll
that.
get a real bow. They can shoot real arrows in the studio. That won't cause any problems.
No.
Well,
All right, all right.
okay,
The
wait,
Meg
question,
will
question.
misuse that.
we only had 3 questions. That's only
That wasn't your.
3
Okay,
No,
go.
this
what's
was
the
me
question?
following up on
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Actually,
will.
you did have a 4th question about revealing. So we're good.
Let him talk. Wow.
Oh, that was my question. Revealing
Okay.
characters.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I take back my shush.
Yeah. Oh dear. Listen, it can't be.
Okay,
Listen,
we're on a 2 and a 1. This is going great. All right, that's 4. All right, that's not so
I
bad.
mean, my last one was a 7.
14.
This one, 12.
6.
I got 11 on that.
Okay, so we both have an equally bad one.
I am rolling much higher than average so
I got a
far.
4, 1-on-1.
Ooh,
Wow.
We're on
got-
to
Not
wisdom
good, not
and charisma
good,
for
not
me,
good.
so we'll see what those two
Oh,
end up
these
being.
are allowed to be bad, though.
Well, charisma should be not totally terrible.
It should be
Um,
okay.
okay, my
based on-
next question.
Maybe it'll
Based
be
on
maybe
character.
20.
My next question is,
Yes.
do you have any questions for me?
I have so many questions for you, but I want to save most of them
For
for
in-game.
in-game. But I do want to know any other costume pieces that you need. 3D printing, laser cutting,
Well, that's a very interesting point because
and not necessarily for day one, but like within the first like month or two. That
yes,
you know you're gonna.
Yeah,
want.
because apparently I didn't read the memo. That everybody was supposed to start off minorly costumed, and
Yeah.
they become more. I just went right to like the level 20 version of my character.
It's,
so-
yeah.
it's
You
all
can
right.
find more things to add on.
Oh yeah.
By
So
then,
yeah,
you're like
so
fully.
that brings us to a good point, which is part of this game is going to be us upgrading
Absolutely.
our looks and everything
So
as our characters.
yeah,
upgrade.
so my original statement to these guys was basically like, if we find a piece of equipment in game that we are going to use, the goal We won't always get there. The goal will be that the next week when you tune in, if one of us is using it, we have it in our hand.
I like
it's
it.
actually on screen.
Which means I get to have fun by describing this ridiculous hat.
Oh, good
And
lord.
then,
Watching Adrian be like,
If it's a hat, it's on somebody else.
unless it's on you.
I won't wear it.
Black hat with a yellow feather?
I don't wear hats.
You've never done it.
No, I don't wear hats.
A
My
black-
character
No, I
legitimately
know,
does
but a
not
black
wear
hat
hats.
with a yellow feather and a blue cloak.
it's a black.
No,
It's,
no, I-
and a big hammer.
I know what you're saying.
it's a hat that weighs 10 pounds. It's wreathed in lead, and it has
No one's picking
three
the item up.
different feathers.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
You
three
just spent an
different
hour
feathers.
describing this and we go,
And
all right, left?
It quadruples your proficiency.
I mean, the thing is, I could whip that together. Literally, that hat, I could run downstairs and just whip it up because it doesn't need to actually weigh
Well,
10
I'm
pounds.
actually excited for this
But-
because Austin told me before we started that he's canonically going to be wielding a penis-shaped club.
Oh!
Yeah.
I actually,
There's no real issues
He
with
already has
that,
the prop
right?
for that.
so
we're good.
my friend Sarah, you know Sarah.
Brand friendly.
Yeah.
She, for my birthday the one year, painstakingly sequined,
I have no idea where this is going, and I cannot be
you're
more
gonna
excited.
like it, rhinestoned an entire dildo.
Whoa!
So I have a glitter dong at home.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Austin, you're set.
Yeah,
would totally do
beautiful.
Well,
As I
this
said,
comes from a story from when I went to Miami the one year, and our cruise was canceled. And there's actually like
I want to know how this leads to a glitter dong.
Well, I'm getting there. So there's a museum, there's an erotica museum in Miami that was like around the corner from where we were eating, and we needed to kill a night. And we're like, how bad could it be? Turns out it's the coolest fucking museum. It's one woman's collection. I think it was a woman who died.
I hope.
Created.
What?
Who died of
Doesn't need to be.
exhaustion?
Yes, died of exhaustion, dehydration.
These plain Janes over here.
This was her collection, and like the like weird penis prop from Clockwork Orange. Like
yeah.
it's in that museum. There's like a bunch of other stuff. One of the items is a glitter dong, and
Yeah.
it's just on a little rotating.
It's like,
This
The
seems
light
amazing.
flashing off of it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
that would hurt.
So every afternoon when the
Rhinestoning?
sun beams through my window, there is a rainbow.
Do you also have it on
Oh, I've got. I have a spinning thing. It's not currently on it,
Okay.
but it's just sitting there. But the sun gleams off of it, and every once in a while, when somebody's over and comes in my room, they're like, "What?"
Is it shaft and balls?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She went to the
Fully
nines with it. It's great.
rhinestone.
Okay,
So
yeah.
if he needs a club,
Yeah, we
I
just need
got
to add a
you.
handle to it.
Okay,
We're
good.
good.
Got you.
Perfect. Okay.
Uh,
That's your question for me is props or whatever we might
props
need
or
for-
anything that you need. Yes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he doesn't need lighting, right? Because that's the other thing. I guess you
Rangers do get casting.
You will have spells at some point.
I have spells immediately.
Yeah.
Then I need to know what you would like the lights to do when you cast them.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know your spell descriptions. You can tell me
Okay.
now. You can tell me in Discord. You can tell me whenever. The idea is that everyone who casts spells. Normally we do the description of like green arcing energy comes out. The intention is to have the lights be doing green arcing energy.
Okay.
when
I
that
mean,
happens.
my spells are going to be mostly nut based.
So
Can
you
you
want
put-
you want
oh.
like a little acorn to come
Yeah,
down on
yeah.
a string?
No,
Get a
I usually
rhinestone
just wing
acorn, it spins
acorns.
and does like a disco ball.
We could
We could do it.
potentially do that.
I think we
That's
found some
not
props
impo-
that he needs though. It's just a bunch of various nuts for he can throw at people.
I literally
it.
found like copper-colored, not rhinestones, but those like disco ball like tiles at the dollar store if they're still there. Like
I will be taking the spell Goodberry, but it's
She's
not.
got it too.
It's not called Goodberry. It's good. Goodies, nuts.
Good, he's nuts.
Yeah.
yeah.
She's
I'm
she's
do-
gonna
I'm
be
doing
Bring a
throwing-
bag of peanuts. We have some stack food
D's
for this.
nuts.
Goodies, nuts.
D's nuts. Love it.
Momo's gonna be throwing grapes at us.
yes, I'm
Yeah.
doing Goodberry because
grapes.
I can hang grapes off here and chuck them at people.
That's good. Maybe
That's
I'll.
gonna be great.
I only wanted to take Goodberry so I could call
Let's-
it Goodies nuts.
Let's
Fine.
go on.
You should still keep it.
Okay.
It's just you should have nuts.
I'm
we'll
sure they
bring
have
in nuts for you
infant
to.
toys.
Is
of the
anyone
little-
allergic to nuts?
No.
That is a good
don't think so.
question.
Or Adam
If
plays
Adam
Acorns are
plays,
usually
Adam
pretty
is.
safe. Acorn.
But you can use the little
Oh,
As long
squishy
as he
ones
just
to give
doesn't
kids.
touch
Oh, yeah.
it.
so we shouldn't be chucking them
We
if
should
Adam's at the
throw
table.
them at
We
him
could
while
also
it's-
get-
Okay, let's roll.
Okay,
let's
let's
roll.
roll.
We could also get fake acorns.
One. This is good.
Oh, you just roll one over and
Two.
over again?
He only
Yeah,
has one
He's at
die.
greenwooding it.
3
Ooh, this is 17.
and a 6. Okay. That's
I'm
still
basically on par
Another
with my
third
previous
aim.
character.
I
anyway.
have a tenor.
That is
tenor.
Pretty good spread
I'm a
so
baritone
already.
man.
It's a reasonable spread. My greatest fear with this was
guess
always
that's an 11.
someone is too good or someone's too weak. Right? We don't want someone overpowered. We don't want someone
One of the
too-
interesting things about rolling is you can end up with like an 18, 17, 16, 6, 7.
But
You're
that's
like,
fine.
Yeah, so far
I had
so
a
far
17
had
and a 7.
3 where it was like bad, but then it ends with a 6, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I've always done rolling and then adjusting stuff to make it more.
Oh no, you can't adjust.
Well,
What's the
that's
point?
the point.
These are the gods.
No,
Yeah.
I do like the reroll d20. I'm going to reroll my lowest stat, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think
On
I'm
a
gonna do
Currently
I'm
it's
I
at
don't-
11,
I'm
so
not
it's
doing that.
stupid of me to
Get
do
like
that, but I'm still
two.
going to
I
do it.
don't think I'm gonna do my lowest because I love having a low stat. I think I might do my second lowest.
Yeah, that was in with that. I was like, I don't want to
Okay.
7.
Let me rephrase. I will reroll either my intelligent or my wisdom.
Sure.
Unless my charisma ends up at like 4, in which case I will reroll in hopes of boosting it.
No, just switch the 4
okay,
to
my
the
last question,
intelligence.
and this is, I think, my most important question.
Yes.
Which is there anything specifically from any of you, including yourself, that you would not want to happen at the table? So I kind of
Oh, yeah.
always ask this in general groups, and
The only thing
kinda say
I have
whatever.
ever had a problem with at a table with any game was when I was describing the players jumping over spiders to giant spiders, and I was getting into visceral detail, and I was actually triggering my arachnophobia.
your own.
With my own description.
So on that note-
So otherwise, like,
I mean,
I'm okay.
I will not become the GM and describe spiders.
Thank you.
Oh, so you need to only wild shape into
that-
spiders.
So
is
the
what I mean.
problem is my familiar is a spider.
I
but
don't have a problem as long as we don't get into like visceral detail.
Probably
We'll be
won't.
fine.
Also, use a
So-
little cutie patootie.
So I'm on that note. Same thing, arachnophobia. You can get as detailed as you like. I don't care about that. Please no prop spiders that look real.
Sure.
No. Okay.
Guys
Prop
have
spiders that
arachnophobia?
look fake, no problem. Oh yeah.
I have bee phobia. Like
Yeah.
not like bees, like honeybees and stuff, but I have like yellow jackets and.
Yeah.
I don't
wasps.
think that's a
That'd be crazy.
phobia. I think that's just logic.
No, because
No,
Beware
it's a
of
phobia.
bees.
no, because it's a serious phobia. Because I mean, the yellow jackets, a lot of people just like they just kind of do this.
Those
and they
people
go,
those people are psychopaths.
Oh,
You have to learn to deal with it.
No. So,
I don't-
anyways, obviously, I think Devin is the limiting factor on the spider thing. I'm totally cool with like pictures and stuff like that within reason, but like no rubber spiders that seem real.
Yeah.
I might deck you.
I
We'll
have.
chat prop
So don't
spider
you chair, just put a
then.
bunch of little
Sorry.
spiders.
mean-
We'll talk about potential prop spider.
My
then.
character is-
That's like a plushie. Maybe.
Oh, plushie's fine.
Plushie
My
would be
character,
fine? Okay.
my
I'll look
character is
into
so
it for
small
myself.
that a spider is a legitimate threat.
So wait,
Yeah.
are Niminals actually the size of the
like
animal?
something
No,
like
slightly
No, mine,
larger.
mine is small.
something like that would be a little much.
Yo,
what?
absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not doing
Like
that.
that's a bridge too far for me.
Yeah, that's
That's
fair.
fair.
Yeah.
I think that would be a problem.
I was gonna do something
spider
soft.
stuff, that's fine. Anybody else have anything
I
like?
don't have any fears of anything at
Not
this table
fears, just
happening.
like
No, just in general, I don't fear anything can possibly come up with this group of people.
I feel. Yeah,
So-
I was gonna say. I feel like anything.
On
off
something,
the-
that's, on something that's going on to a stream.
Adrian, how do you feel about minis?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Is everyone cool with like romantic style conversations?
Exclusively.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I don't think anything off the table. For
You-
me would
you
be
missed-
around
You were not
happiness.
there for it, but in Strands of Destiny, Adam playing Hivark had a Fade to Black scene with a hobgoblin woman, and it was.
I assumed
Also-
Hybrid was like very asexual.
so
also-
did I. I had her come on to him, and he reciprocated. I was like, all right,
also
well, I guess
one-
we'll see where this goes.
One of the first session zeros we did of this ended with me going to a gentleman's quarters due
That
to
is
a
true.
misunderstanding.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
100%.
All right, because
Just be prepared
I mean,
for
if
me
If
to
that was
take it
not
too far
allowed,
for
if
you.
that was not allowed, that would have been a deal breaker for me.
I'm out. Fuck this.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright,
like,
last
I'm assuming
one.
fade
Last
to
one.
black in these.
Oh, I also
instances,
don't
but-
have anything other than. Well, sorry, I do have something. No child deaths that are like
Graphic.
caused by us.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I
So
also,
unlike-
as a player, I also do have that.
Yes.
So yes.
That's fair. I think
So
exclusively.
not like the one I
any
ran
child-
for
yeah.
6 episodes where I had an orphanage burning.
No.
None of them died though.
What's the cutoff? Just so I
So like
know.
if we approach a town or something and
Yeah.
it's been ransacked and there happens to have been like
Oh, yeah, little Johnny comes and steals something. Don't.
no,
twist his
I'm
head
saying
off.
what's the age cutoff for child?
Yeah.
Like if my character were to kill like a 16-year-old.
that's fine.
Okay.
okay.
I'm
I
thinking
don't
like,
expect you. I'm just saying.
like a child.
He
like
had it
a child to me is like someone
So,
needs to be caring for
what
them,
I'm
or
hearing,
like a toddler.
That's fair. So,
Yeah.
Like under the age
child.
of like 10.
Well, I mean,
Under,
on
like,
that
6th
note,
grade.
Innocence intact.
on that
so
note,
they're immune to all AoE spells, is what I'm hearing, because that's how most of the children I ever involved with die. It's spirit guardians.
okay.
Boy.
On that note,
Yes.
we probably should make it said that this is a safe space of inclusivity, so we should leave the hot topics like slavery and
Right.
prejudice and all that shit completely off the table. So just rope the children thing into that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff is unsaid with polite company.
Yes.
The child thing, though, does come up
It does.
alarmingly a lot.
Yeah,
In
you'd be shocked
fantasy,
how often
yeah.
it
How
actually
often it
does come
comes
up. Yeah.
and like,
it does.
as someone who's especially now more recently a dad, I'm like,
100%.
that's kind of stuff I'm
changes your opinion, doesn't it?
does.
I just wanted to clarify because to me, a child in this case would be like a young
Yeah.
child, whereas
Just at a-
technically a 16-year-old would be
Yeah.
a child. I'm like,
Just
Yeah.
out of curiosity,
Just
have
wanna
you
know.
seen The Last of Us or played it?
No.
Don't.
I am aware. Anyways,
last question. Roll.
roll.
Roll. All right. So
Okay.
I already rolled a 6. That's a 2.
Wow, bog standard.
Jesus Christ.
I'm all
I
over
found
the
my
shop.
reroll number. It's a 9.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I want to
Alright.
keep
So
the 7.
I got 9, 13, 13, 17, 6, 10. So I'm like way low, super high, and then kind of in the
So
middle.
I'm
I think I had
just
the
cheating.
exact same array.
I think I
Just a
am.
slightly
Yeah, you've
modified
gone
number.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just straight
Holy-
up cheating.
Yeah, that's
He's the problem. He's the too
God of
high.
We found
I've
the
got,
problem.
I've got 14, 18, 13, 11,
So,
11, 16.
Here's what I think you should do. I think you should take one of the 14s and roll the d20 for that.
I think, yeah.
For my
that makes
strength?
sense.
I mean, I'm okay.
You have 2 14s.
No, only
No,
one.
14, 18, 13, which is con. 11, 11, 16.
Roll one of, well.
I'm not changing my dex because I'm a rogue. That would be a bad idea.
That's also
that's your
the
18.
18.
It's the 18.
That's
So you can do your
really
strength
low.
then.
I will do my strength. That's fine.
Okay. That's your
Okay.
14.
Hang on, but I want the chunk.
I also have the chunk. I'm going to be
chunk.
re-rolling.
It
I'm going to be
was
re-rolling my
over-
9 just
yeah,
because
there it is.
9 is kind of boring.
All right.
Same here. I also have a 9. That's the one that's going.
Tell
Right
you
now,
what, I actually feel really bad about the stat block, so I'm re-rolling this
you
with
You can't keep it 20.
disadvantage.
If you hit a 20, it has to be capped at 18, right?
No, I'm doing it with disadvantage.
well, if we're at this. Well, his stat block is very good.
It's a good thing I did it with disadvantage.
So yeah, it is capped at 18. So
Yeah, and I'm assuming.
19 or 20 is a reroll.
Because
And
that
I'm
would have
assuming
been
it's
one
the
or two.
same thing.
one
Yeah,
or
1
two
and
is a
2.
reroll.
Because you can't function. You should,
That's right. Yeah, your character cannot function.
This
as a
had
one.
better be
we
lower
had
than a
a D6
14.
Why?
Okay, it said it on 14 for a second there. 4, that's going to be a problem.
His lowest stat's an 11. That's why he's on
anymore,
the.
it's not.
Yeah, his was in the. His
right.
character's.
A giant with a
I'm gonna
4
roll as
strength.
well.
What do you
Okay.
roll?
Yeah.
I have a 9.
6'5" giant
Yeah.
with
Move
4
the
strength.
drink.
Yep. So currently I'm 13, 17, 7. I'm keeping the 7. 12, 10, 9. So slightly below average,
I'm too
probably.
much of a gamer to do this crap.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
not Deadly
it's good
Sunshine.
roleplay. Yeah, it's not Deadliest Dungeon.
5.
There you go.
Oh boy.
This is the risk. Listen, it's not for the faint heart.
No, I'm good with
Okay,
it.
I'm doing my 9.
Huh.
I don't want to do this. I don't like this.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Okay, that's reasonable.
He didn't change.
Yeah.
8 to 9,
didn't
that's the
change.
same. Oh, I got for the record
Well, I
8,
feel
5.
bad.
I don't
Did you
think-
do it?
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you changing?
Well, first I got an
Doesn't
18,
matter.
then I got a 4.
Same score.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
It would have been especially disgusting if I had not done that with disadvantage.
Okay. 14
Okay.
There.
Well, at least I am smart.
I have the exact same array, just a different layout.
Devin seems very concerned about my 4 strength.
So what I'm going to do
Oh,
is.
do any of us have actual experience?
As a
Second on
giant,
that.
it's a little.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I
expect so.
established with my character, never been on a boat.
We must
as
have
little
been
bugs.
on a boat
Yeah,
or teleported.
boat. I'm guessing.
So that means you're from Phelan's Republic or adjoining counties.
Or how did you get here if you've never been
Yeah.
on a boat?
So I guess never been on a boat. Very bad sea legs. I've had to be on a boat, but I've had very
You
bad sea
could have
legs.
teleported, but that's a
Or fallen
really
from Lunalia.
crazy sequence of events.
What?
I have a large amount of boat experience, very little sea experience.
Okay.
I was
Because
gonna say, you could have gotten so seasick that you just forgot the
I
trip
was,
entirely.
I was a boat builder prior to.
Are you actually going to keep a 4 strength?
Why not?
It's amazing.
What's the point of
You're not
rolling a
gonna be-
die if we're not agreeing to it? What's the point?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like a 4 strength is like as a strength score.
Yeah. Why not?
There's
You could swap
very few
it, I guess
things you
is what
could
the
you
thing
need
is.
strength for that you can't substitute for.
I
that.
mean, surely at 4 strength I can swing a hammer.
like you're gonna be grappled a lot,
That's fine.
but you're gonna be invisible a lot.
But you can also use dexterity as a saving throw for a lot of those.
and you're being a class that likes to fail stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not saying anything against this here. I'm not trying to pull
Well, I'm
off
certainly not taking the 18 that I rolled. That would be stupid.
218.
18. Not a single stab below 11.
Yeah, that would be disgustingly overpowered.
So what's everyone's backgrounds then?
So I was a boat builder. Well, so I originally
Is this stuff we want to talk about in character?
I'm
Just like
I
mechanically
think the
your background.
mechanic.
Yeah, the background
like
mechanic.
my background. That's a good question. I forget what I chose.
I haven't chosen yet, but I do have a question.
I also haven't chosen.
I took Guild Artisan from 5e and then just added a feat and modified some stuff for 5.5.
So,
good.
so we've got the. We are trying to go somewhat Imaria. Everybody's
Yeah, I'm
got
looking-
something. You're like fully Imarian
Because
you got.
looking at
Well,
the
outside of the
Imarian
Ranger.
feature.
You're both
I'm
the hooded
subclass.
wayfarer, and yeah, so you're going
Yeah.
fully Imarian. I went into the artificer side because of a suggestion that happened on stream, but since that discussion, I've looked further into what the artificers really are, and I don't mind them, but it wasn't what I thought they were.
What?
Artificers are like mechanical summoners. They're not really
In the new rule
They're
set?
magical. They're wizards.
Is there a new rule set for
Yeah,
artificers?
that's
Not
on
yet.
our
It's Unearthed
channel.
Arcana, but yes.
Yeah.
But then Devin and I have been working on Thundercats for a while, and we developed a brand new class for Thundercats, independent of my desire to want to play that character.
Yeah.
But it's called the Mechanist, and it is essentially a non-magical artificer,
Oh, okay.
which is all based on mechanics and
Which is
contraption
kind of more what
building
you
and
wanna do.
apparatuses and stuff. Well, no, I just thought it's really interesting to see, and then we were discussing. I said, would it subclass well with an artificer? And he's like, I don't know. So it's so new that there's a non-zero chance that I don't know. What do you think? You think the Mechanist would be an interesting thing? It's a very Phelan's Republic
It is.
fitting class. It's untested entirely yet. This might be a really good opportunity.
I think you'd probably go with the engineer, because then you could have each of the
apparatuses,
be
yeah.
chess pieces or whatever.
So the Mechanist, in short, is the class is based on their ability to craft and build using Tinker's tools and engineering tools and navigating tools and all that stuff to build and create contraptions, which we call apparatuses,
Yeah.
that you can then put energy cell charges and magic charges to based on when you start modifying them.
Okay.
And then you use those charges to accomplish things. So instead of a magical shield spell, the contraption, you're riding a bike or you're riding a skiff or you're creating a surfboard or you just have these little floating contraptions around you, will do things for you mechanically, and they have hardness ratings and things. So you could use like the shield spell, but it's not shield, it's like a +3 instead of +5.
Okay, yeah,
and there's a
yeah.
hardness rating that it penetrates, and if you hit it, it kind of breaks, but it stays up for longer than one round. And then you spend your turns to like fix and repair, and your survival skills aren't going and foraging for berries and things in herbalism like a lot of other classes do, or components for spellcasting. You're searching for, metal in the dirt and things you can siphon out metal and types of wood you can use to craft. And your whole thing when you're doing long rests is that you're crafting and changing the functionality of your contraptions, or your apparatuses as we called them. And I thought that would be a very interesting class
I like
to
that.
play.
That's cool.
It's different, right? It's very different.
Okay. I just was checking because 3rd edition Player's Handbook had a little chart that explained what your number of your ability score was, kind of equated it to like a creature or like a type or some sort of baseline that you could use to judge what that is. Having looked at it, I think the numbers are slightly skewed from what 5e has, but I now have a new chart here that'll work. So with a 4 strength,
Well, to be clear, my final score is a 6.
For the
with a
first-
6 strength,
You're my son, my 3-year-old son.
you would have difficulty pushing an object of your own weight.
Not according to the rules.
Well, I understand that. I'm saying from a descriptor perspective. No,
Fine.
you, no, you
But to
can,
be clear, I don't think that's a problem
you,
either.
no.
you can do it. It's just you're
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
it's a
though.
thing for you.
Well, the whole point of the character is that he was like made fun of for being like a tiny little
I
giant.
just see moments where you're like, toss the
carrying
rabbit, toss the
capacity.
rabbit, and you pick her up and you're like, and just, she's like,
Your
goes
carrying
like,
capacity is 60 pounds. And your
No,
lift-
no, it's 90.
It's 15 times.
So
with
it's 15
15
times 6. Because again, my final
Oh,
score
6.
is 6.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
a 4,
so it's
you would be
90.
knocked off balance by swinging something dense.
As a ship,
So we're not
right?
quite there.
Well, the other
We're-
way to look at it is look at an
But
animal.
also keep in mind that large creatures, like larger creatures, which is, I'm not
That's
large.
true. As an
but,
Iranian,
like,
I think you do get some benefits for that. Yeah.
Well, regardless, like the whole point of this character is that like he's a giant, but he's like the scrawniest little fucking wussy giant on the planet. So like this tracks. This
Is he
fine.
size large?
no,
I don't think so.
he's because he's a runt. He's kind of like down in the.
Okay, so I'm trying to look what has a strength of 6. A pseudo dragon.
Works for me.
Your taser.
And Maximus
A Maximus.
has 6 strength.
You're stronger.
I think it's great.
I think this is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I think
I'm
so.
all in for this.
4 was a bit much, but 6 I think is a great place to
Well,
land.
because you
I
get.
also you have the same strength as me.
There you go.
There we go.
I have a 10 strength.
Oh,
so I'm
this
not-
side of the table has a great combined
your
19
strength?
of
So-
7.
You do get powerful build, giving you advantage on ability checks and grapple, and also count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity.
Oh, so that's like
for
double.
being an Iranian, you do get
Yeah, that's
some
good.
level.
I
of
am
carrying.
more than
What's your strength?
strong enough to swing a
I don't know.
hammer.
I'm just
Yeah.
like that.
So
Mine
my
is
strength
six.
is 10. So currently we don't have a character
We don't have
above 10 in
we don't have a
strength.
single
here's the
character
thing.
I want to
positive.
If
actually
we
make my
find a
strength
magical
high.
uber longsword of great immense power, nobody's picking it up. I'm said to sell it.
So I think
I think right
I
now
have
there's
a strength
Well,
of 14.
no, I can't
No,
use
you
it.
can't.
I can't shillelagh
The
it.
squirrel is the strongest character in the party.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, you
wonderful.
guys feel free to move yours around. I specifically decided to do it in order. So mine.
You got
about
really lucky
leverage.
on Dex.
I'm very happy Dex was my good one. I mean, in fairness, none of them were that bad before I did the
All right,
D20.
you're a desperado rogue.
Yeah. I'm a weak little giant that's
Yeah.
barely larger than most humans.
You're using a
and-
horseshoe in your ass to save the day.
That's right.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like
if
this
my,
build.
I mean, I'm not a
Yeah.
desperado rogue yet, but I will be.
I'm an Aeon Sage, so
So-
I needed intelligence, so I wasn't going to go in order.
Dad, what do you think? Should we go down the road of me trying this mechanist out? I mean, because my plan would be that eventually when we get to level 4, I would probably skip the feet thing and dip into, or maybe level 5. I would dip into, and eventually get 4 and 4 and go into artificer. But I don't know. I kind of want to play the mechan. I want to play someone that's playing with contraptions and mechanisms and tinkering and stuff. But I don't want to just be a spellcaster that does that. Like I said, I do love the idea. I just like. I do love what an artificer represents.
So-
I just don't like what I read about what artificers
Yeah, the
are.
way that the for those who may not know, the way the artificer is basically positioned is that you get tools. Those tools are your spellcasting foci. So if you're an artificer with painter's tools, all your spells are things you're painting into existence. If you're an artificer with clay tools, it's all things you're making out of clay. Like so you're casting Misty Step, but what you're probably doing is you're like, I use my paintbrush to paint open a hole and I step through it and you Harold the Purple Crayon style. And I come out the other end and like
Gambit
that's
was
one
a
option.
artificer for a hot minute, and he used a quill and drew stuff.
Yeah, and
Which
so
was
you
very
were,
cool,
and so
yeah.
you were drawing things, and
And so the original
while
concept
you get
was chess
spells,
pieces.
You're not. It's not intended to be like your traditional like paterna and you're casting. It's like no, you're using whatever you're using tools which then mimic a spell effect, which is then in game play terms used as a spell. Whereas the mechanist is completely devoid of that. You're not casting spells. You're doing
Which
functions.
in Imaria might be cool because of Imaria's setting.
Yeah, it is set for Thundaria. It is set for the Thundercats book.
No, I know, but
I mean, it does.
Especially for a Phelan's Republic
It's very
setting.
in
Phelan's
it
Republic.
for
All right.
Imaria, and I think it works.
Sorry, Beskar, I love you. I'm going to. I think I'm going to switch to the Mechanist, and then just see where it goes. Like, I mean, as far as my mental map is, I'll get to
Wow.
level 4, get my feet, and then at level 5, I will decide the crucial switch into Artificer or not. Because I do like the Artillerist Artificer. I think that would be an interesting combination, but let's see if we get there or not.
The great thing is you're neither right now, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
Well,
Mechanist,
you have to be,
Mechanist
one
is front
Mechanist is a
loaded.
class.
Yeah, okay. fair
They get some apparatus
Fair
stuff
enough.
at the beginning, and it's the subclasses of where
Yeah,
we go.
the
So-
subclass is what we're not.
To
Yeah.
circle back, I'll be taking an Imarian feat, which is called Survivor.
Oh, yo,
that the
same.
background or the feet?
That's the
That's the
background.
background. Yeah.
Sorry, background.
Same.
I don't
What
have
is it?
Imarian feat. Survivor background.
Yeah. What does it grant you?
So it grants you the alert feat, which is great. It grants you strength, constitution, wisdom abilities. You get proficiency with a herbalism kit or navigator's tools. I was probably going to take navigator's tools.
I took the other.
Perfect.
Nice.
And then you get some cool equipment.
I chose sailor, not because I'm actually a sailor, but because it's the most
you're
sea.
Popeye sailor.
Well, I'm I'm sea adjacent.
You're born by
and
the
there
sea.
isn't anything.
Yeah.
So you're D.
Well, it's like craft or whatever.
Or maybe B. Yeah, but crafter isn't relevant,
yeah.
right? Like, I mean, because the thing is, I'm not a crafter. I work on boats.
Ooh, what's crafter?
It's a feat.
It's a
It's an
background.
origin feat.
Tell
You
me
get
more.
Let me tell you.
3 sets of tools you get to pick, and then on a
You can
long rest,
make
you
stuff.
can make stuff with them.
And
And
whenever-
depending on what tools they are, you get to make stuff. That's
When-
what I was thinking when you mentioned
I mean, it
Mechanist.
just sounds just like the
Whenever
Mechanist.
you buy,
So that might
whenever
be
you
a-
buy a non-magic item, you receive a 20% discount on it.
Oh, baby!
And then
Yeah,
when you finish,
when
I
you
was
finish a
looking-
long
craft a
rest, you can
piece of-
craft a piece of gear from the table below, provided you have the tools associated with it, and it lasts until you finish a long rest, at which point you either have to maintain it or it falls apart.
The gear includes ladder, torch, case, pouch, block, jug, lamp, ball bearings, bell, shovel, tinderbox, rope, and more.
I like they have to maintain the ball bearings.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's just game balance.
gotta maintain
yeah.
balls from
Yeah,
time to
no, I
time,
know.
right?
Because otherwise
gotta
this becomes
escape
a
'em,
get
clean
rich
'em.
quick scheme of just
Yeah,
This
no.
is great.
I chose sailor specifically because, like, on my downtime, I spend I build boats during the day, and then I go and either swindle people or drink at night, and that's basically what the sailor is. It's just
Did you see
Is that an actual
Richard's
thing here?
Yeah.
chat about your character?
Alert.
no, I didn't have
right
to.
there.
Thank you to Richard for
Bad
$2.
accident, arm crushed, uses an offhand. I'll consider it. I'll consider.
We got
it.
donations for options? Because I'll.
And
Richard
thank you,
Richard donated
Donations for
$2
options.
with
Appreciate
suggestion
that.
for Adrian's character.
Maybe.
Yeah, sorry,
I
what
don't
is the donation thing?
Richard has donated $2
Yes.
with a suggestion
Is
for
that a-
Adrian's character
Okay.
to say that he had a bad accident where his arm was crushed and he uses his offhand.
How
and
crushed
that's
are we
why.
talking here?
Well, he
Not
was
that you
saying maybe a
prefer to
bad
use your
accident while
offhand.
building a boat, arm is kind of crushed, and now you have to use your offhand, and that explains why your strength is so low.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Because I don't want to have to do any costuming around a crushed arm, but
it could be like a
definitely
lingering-
damaged, tendons broken.
Could you get some sort of bionic thing that's being built that I can maintain for you?
that would
maybe
not
that's
be a
why I'm
level 1
connected to you.
thing, but we could maybe deal with that later in the game.
Yeah, that's cool.
this
Instead of
explains your
mechanical
weak
knees
strength.
this time around,
This
it's
is to
mechanical
explain it.
elbows.
That's right. I mean, I like the idea.
Did bionic elbows for this character, bionic
Yes,
knees for the
I
other.
like this. I will figure out how it works because I like crushed, maybe not quite right, but definitely
Damage or
permanently
something.
damaged.
Yeah, like nerve damage or something.
Yeah, like crushed, I would have to I don't know, figure out some sort of prosthesis to deal with, and that's a lot of effort,
Yeah, that's right.
frankly. But definitely permanently damaged that I have to use my offhand. I'm on board with that. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
man,
like it.
these
I like it.
artisans' tools are great. I could just between the
yeah.
The new
The
artisan
subject.
tools are great.
between
Yeah,
the mechanist and the crafter feat, I basically would have almost all of the tools covered.
Yep.
Oh,
I was-
this is
I was
so
looking-
3
different.
weeks late figuring out his character.
I was looking at Crafter, but
On the note of monetization stuff, that is the thing I want to figure out tonight.
Yes.
Because we have talked about we are not doing the traditional inspiration that we have done because it's a lot of bookkeeping for a narrative. It's a lot of things. What we've talked about donation pools where we swing one way or the other. Donation pools did not seem very popular when we did them in Deadliest Dungeon.
No.
I don't know if that's because just inspiration was more popular, or I'm looking for thoughts from
Yeah,
the chat. From
we're
you
happy
guys.
to hear what you guys kind of want because this is for you. In the past, when we've done our long forums, we did have a very simple system. It was, I think, you could use it to do like a reroll, and then if you got 10, you could do some
It's just a lot.
crazy narrative thing. So I agree. I would rather have something a little more simplistic and
I
streamlined.
loved the crowns.
ju-
the 20, and then you
just
do
to explain why it's a problem for the long form is that it's very distracting to have to interrupt the game instantly to say you just got inspiration, and if I don't do that, you might miss an important thing, right? There's always been the let me just sneak in a donation at the last second. And there's a few things. There's a delay between what we're doing at the table and what you're doing at home. So it can feel bad if you're like, shit, I'll give you a quick donation to get you through this, but we've actually already resolved it when you're doing the donation at home. There's a whole bunch of things. For things like the Deadliest Dungeon, it doesn't matter as much because if you missed that harrowing experience, there will be another one in 5 seconds. It's okay. With the long forms, we ran into this a lot where it's like, oh, cool, you did just donate like a few inspiration that would have got me through that, but we actually resolved
Yeah.
that 5 seconds ago, and we're not going to unwind it. And that's why I would like to stay away from that for the long form. Personally, I'm open to be overridden, but that's the big reason that I don't like inspiration for long
No,
form.
I'm happy. I'm happy with the exchange.
But we still want you to be able to support and do things. So,
We'd like you to be able to be a part of the story.
yes.
I like the idea, and maybe this is too crazy.
No, I love it, and then I'll give you my point.
Of like I would be open to setting some kind of donation amount for myself that you can donate to with a phrase or word that I have to then get into the next thing that I'm doing somehow.
Just as a character
So it's
trait.
not So it's not necessarily affecting me mechanically, but like it is challenging the roleplay part of my
Yeah,
character
I
to
like
like
that. That's
somehow
fun.
I now have to work in like bumbleberry pie into
Sugandi.
yeah.
So, I like this, but we were talking about having the role-playing channels, and
Yes.
our boat and the sections of the boat having our subscribers and members and Twitch subscriber, all
Yeah.
that stuff, Patreon folks, all go in and be able to participate with us in character with their NPCs. I did some reconnaissance on the Discord,
Yeah.
and some people were like they would want to make characters for their own.
Looks like most
sandboxes.
people were up for it, whether
I'll
they-
take
yeah.
responsibility of collecting character sheets and getting them filed away. But if we end up doing something like that, I would love for the inspiration when people give inspiration to the show, that inspiration to be held until we do our off time, and then in the role-playing moments they can give us what they would want to give us with those inspirations, and we have a purchasing system for things like an antitoxin vial or something from the DMG, like one inspiration is worth some cash, and then they, and control it so it's not like Bethkar coming in and dropping 1,000 platinum so we can buy a scroll of earth melt.
Oh, he's not going to drop money for you.
I was going to
Not
say,
for me.
that's the wrong direction.
But what I'm saying is that like it would be interesting to have it so that way some of it can be played in game and some of it can be used in role playing. So if they want to give a healing vial to someone in a role playing scenario, your character might be down in the mess hall cooking something, and those guys come in and role play. And if you happen to be in the chat and you have a role playing moment with them as Nigel, and they give you here's a vial that might help you on your journey, when you come into the next game, Nigel has a vial of healing that has been purchased through inspirational buyouts or whatever the chart ends up being. That way it gives them more of a reason to roleplay and or participate if they happen to also sponsor the channel anyway.
I do like that idea.
That could
But
just be
that's
discussion.
more of a passive thing ongoing as opposed to I think I would like to reward continual commenting and continual
Oh yeah.
engagement
Interaction.
as it's going live.
Yeah, I should also clarify. I will have chat open and be monitoring chat throughout the game anyway, so don't think that you have to donate to get your thing seen, because I will see stuff. So if everybody's like, yeah, Nigel really needs to work in Bumbleberry Pie in his next thing, I'll still pitch it to him. He doesn't have to do it, but I'll still pitch it to him. But if you want to separately do something, I'm cool with that. I like the Discord thing a lot. We would just have to figure out the bookkeeping of that, because that is...
Yeah, it would be, like I said, it won't be a problem for the first dozen of our regular people, but when we start getting into dozens, then we
Well,
have issues.
it's more a case of figuring out when somebody is actually spending and keeping track of that sort of thing.
True.
That's the trick. Not to say it's not doable. I like it. It's very interesting. We had also, the other things that we had talked about was having a slate of objects that could be rewarded during the game that are just set. It's like there's 4 healing potions in the store. They can be bought by the audience and delivered to us at any given time. But once it's sold out, it's sold out.
Yeah, it's easy enough to say oh, you trip over something on your way over there and you realize it's a potion of healing and you pick it up.
Yeah.
We can incorporate. We've toyed with that in the past. We've done similar kinds of ideas, and so having power ups, as it were,
Let me open
of oh, you can get a potion of healing, or you can get a momentary bonus, your lightning strikes your sword and it grants it this. You have a little bit of a lightning effect to it for a couple of hits or something. Little things like that can also be a way we can do it.
Yeah,
Where that's a bit more instantaneous.
Yeah, the only thing with those is, as I said, I think we had decided that was going to be we would set up a handful of things that are not game breaking. So it's not like an inexhaustible supply. It's once these 10 items are gifted out, that's it for the session, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That way we don't get into the crazy things where like Devin has 800 inspiration and we do like for Deadliest Dungeon again that works fine, but for a long form that's
We want
not
it to be able
so
to
great.
adjust the story, but not take over the story.
Yeah. Does anybody have Twitch chat open? I just opened it. I'm not.
I have
Twitch,
YouTube
no,
chat
I've got
open.
the YouTube. Well, I had the YouTube open for a second, but I'm looking at the Thundercats document right now.
All right. Well, now I have Twitch chat open. Sorry, guys. I did not. Oh, sorry to our chatters. I did not have it open. Now I do. So yeah. So those are the thoughts that I had. We really need to come up with a fairly. Not to say we can't change it over time, but we need to come up with an idea that we want to go with because Tom will not be here again until we actually start. So we need to kind of come up with a
Yeah, for sure.
maybe have a soft start with a moment for watchers to drop their wanted inspo requests, like pre-game. We could potentially add some
He's got a
time.
pregame, you know.
That's not the worst idea. Yes, we are multi-streaming, in fact, which is why they're reading a chat that you weren't seeing. Now I'm seeing Twitch chat.
Oh, I only had the YouTube chat up. I forgot we were on that. I would have jumped up. We're not going through Restream, are we?
Resend the. Sorry,
We're going through Restream or another program?
we're going through Restream right now. We'll switch over to my stuff soon.
Sick.
Resend this then. What if somebody sends the group a pie via Grubhub or some delivery? Is that something you would?
I mean, if it's keto pie, I'll take it.
I would 100%.
I would.
If we had
Yes.
somebody to answer the door for it, that would be brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling back
So
through.
okay, so here's
You did miss the explanation of glitter.
here's what
Girl.
I think. I personally, Sam Skelhorn, player of games, do not really want mechanical intervention because I think it becomes, and the experience through Deadliest is it becomes something we almost need to rely on.
I tend to agree.
I'm with you on this one.
So, but I am so open for role play adjustment or suggestion or whatever. And so if it's, I'm not monitoring chat.
Yeah.
If it's the donations are a way for a viewer to get a message to me,
Yeah.
that's what I like.
Yeah. I tend to agree.
would it be cool? Would you be cool with? Oh, sorry.
Okay, sorry, I just had a really quick idea
go for it.
because I thought of like a storytelling inspiration thing. I heard about it somewhere where it gives a character like the ability to say, oh, there's this NPC that I know, not something crazy, but like, oh, I know a person in this town who can do this.
Like a plot point.
A plot, well, essentially. So giving somebody almost an inspiration, quote unquote, to be able to say like, oh, hey, I know this about this place, or I know this about this person, or I know someone who can help us in this way, and then we can push that towards. That would be an interesting.
You just mused a really interesting idea. I don't quite have it formulated, so let me verbal it out and tell me what you think. What if we all gave some options to the Dungeon Master for our characters' plots, our characters' storylines, that are things that we don't necessarily want or need to have happen? Like I might have a couple of rivals that I might have a problem with a particular group of people, characters or whatever, and I don't really care which ones we deal with, but here are the 3 or 4 personalities or the 4 characters. Who am I going to encounter and where? And you give that, and then have the audience's inspiration kind of vote on what that's going to be, so that they know what the game's going to deal with. You know which of those characters or plot points to add into your storyline, and I know that 4 of these past characters that I've pissed off, one of them's coming to haunt me, but I don't know which one until it reveals in the show, and that's what the audience picked. And it would be up to me to give a little descriptions as to why these characters are what they are, and then you know, people can vote and stuff like that. I'm verbalizing the idea of like spending the inspiration to re-roll dice and stuff like that is one thing, but spending inspiration to change the beats of the story, like which kind of monsters, or augment some of those monsters for you a little bit, so that way whenever we face an encounter, we don't really know this, but the audience and you have kind of worked together to build what this encounter is going to be, knowing that they're going to screw with us, and vice versa in terms of our character development and stuff like that. And that way the audience is kind of helping shape the story without giving us re-rolls and refreshing spell slots and adding reinforcements to the battlefield instantly, so we have to fight 25 zombies at level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do like polls.
And it
if
gets them
there's any
involved.
way
So,
we can do it.
I just want to
ahead enough.
reward because as someone who watches and
Yeah.
donates on other things, I like when I'm acknowledged.
Yeah.
And that's what I want.
I agree.
To make a forefront is like acknowledgement of like the viewer's input.
I agree.
And so I also kind of sway away from group stuff because it then doesn't become an acknowledgement. It becomes an acknowledgement of the viewer pool as opposed to the
So
individual.
you're saying you would prefer not to do like any kind of pools or
Yeah.
bars or polls or anything. You would rather it be more of an individualized.
Yes.
I know someone was saying that it was a
thank you.
bit awkward.
From
Captain General Conch.
Captain General Conch.
Captain?
Captain.
Thanks, Captain.
Abden.
Oh, that'd be best.
The comment was, I can pay for some level 20 character to appear and troll a certain character.
Gee, I wonder who.
Targeted at
Don't
one
pick on
character,
Austin.
no friendly fire on the rest of the party. That's Beskar, by the way.
Yeah, well, I very much know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for killing Tom. As long as it doesn't hurt me.
Are we starting this over again? Is the game now the new Never to Die?
So, yeah, I'm with you on this. I'm okay with, I'm okay with lots of things. I'll roll with sort of whatever, but I'm okay with the idea of like limited transactional, like gift drops, but limited. But I really like the idea of having, I love the idea of having something with your character that the audience can kind of trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I
that.
think this, but if we set the precedent and give 4 or 5 really interesting triggers that could happen.
Yeah.
Maybe all of them will trigger throughout the course of the campaign, or maybe none of them will. But the reality is, if the audience participates in that, like, oh, I would really love for your character to encounter a famous arm wrestler that wants to beat you in an arm wrestling
Sure.
match every time.
Sure.
Whatever, because you know you're going to fail that, and they know your strength is like 12.
Look, I mean, personally, there's not too many things that people can suggest that I won't at least give serious consideration to. But in terms of like, if people want that sort of transactionality of like, if I donate a couple bucks or whatever, this will happen. I would be totally open
Yeah.
to the idea of having a character quirk that the audience can trigger.
And
If
that's
somebody
what I
wants
mean,
to
like,
throw a couple bucks to highlight a message and say like, hey, Adrian, you should jump off the cliff like Temple did back in the day, which
Yeah.
formed the Punch Dwarf. I'm not one to say no to that as a general rule, but I do think that having the idea of like, if you do this, I will do this, but a role-playing aspect,
Yes.
I think that's great.
Yes, that's more sort of the thing.
Kiwi Messiah asks you, Sam, did you end up trying the blue V in New Zealand? And if you did you think it was better than the green V?
I did not try the blue V. I genuinely looked at like 3 different places. Could not
Yeah,
find
we
it.
didn't find any.
Couldn't find any. So, I mean, do they ship
Send your
to
blue V
here? Yeah,
to
send your
P.O.
blue V
Box.
to us. You know what? It'll be forever a mystery. I
Oh,
think.
we do have a funny story for you.
The green V was very good, but
We do have a funny story for you.
oh, the Manuka.
Let's do it. So as part of being guests at Armageddon Con, we were given a care package with all kinds of really very expensive Manuka products,
Yeah, we got
including
bee venom face mask.
yeah, well, I tried that. It was really nice.
It was good.
Including a jar of this really 250 New Zealand dollar Manuka honey.
Yeah, which looks really good on my counter. Like, just
I
aesthetically.
literally take a spoon and go a little bit every
like
day.
you do that.
So-
you still do that.
So this Manuka, what's this?
Summon beer.
So
Yes, the most important stuff.
of the Deadliest crew, 2 of them that have an actual intelligence checked them into the bag, and the other 2 did not. And they put them
Some
as
of
their,
it might have been forgotten
they
about
put them as
completely
their,
that it exists
they put
in
them
the
in
first
their
place.
carry-on and got flagged, and the entire care package,
No,
some of it,
not just
the
the
honey,
one.
Yeah.
was
Just the
taken to be thrown out. This was a travesty. We were watching this, being like,
Yeah, so we watched
Which is
this
like
one security
crazy
guy
where they were
first.
like, my toothpaste, which is larger in every dimension, that's okay. The smaller thing, that has to go.
honey.
Well, we watched the first security guy take the honey out, look at the honey, acknowledge what it was.
Yeah.
Because presumably he's from New Zealand.
hopefully.
And then look up at whoever it was.
was Devin.
At Devin and just be disappointed. Then sadly walk to the
Yeah,
garbage.
he was like walking and holding it like a baby,
like slowly
and he opens up and he's just
Don't
looking
worry,
at
we
it.
haven't gotten to the good part yet. There was a Twitch ad.
Yeah.
This is the good part.
Yeah.
So he throws it out.
Throws it out.
So then I turn it.
We're lamenting here.
Yeah, I'm
and then
like,
we look right
we're
over.
we're the smart people who didn't.
We
do
were the
that.
smartphones, yeah. So Devin lost his.
We look back over, and Austin is now at security check because his bag got flagged, and a different
Stupid
security
dwarves.
person pulls out the exact same jar of honey.
So then I was like, no.
We're not doing this again.
I walked over to the guard and said, can we just eat it? And he looked at us and goes, you're going to eat the jar of honey. We're going to eat the entire jar of honey.
It's 250 milliliters.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And he's like, all right. So then all the other guards are watching us. We crack this thing open and we're like free pouring these giant
Oh yeah,
globs.
because Coughington was there.
Because he was a little ill, so we didn't want to share. So we're literally holding it up, watching it goop into our mouths and filling our mouths with this Manuka honey.
And then we had a 3-hour wait for our plane where we're just going around the airport like.
I remember when you had the glob hitting your mouth. The guard just goes, "Well, you ain't gonna have to have vitamins for like a month." Well, I got like a contact high from that honey.
Oh, we were buzzing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Very expensive urine.
my little jar of honey is great.
My jar of honey's been great too.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah.
I have a little jar.
He had to buy
Oh,
one,
we did buy one.
but he did not buy the same honey.
No, I did not.
Anyways, thanks, New Zealand. I would like to try the Blue Bee.
Yeah.
So, Winter's Bane, hopefully you caught the rest of that after the Twitch ad tried to fuck you. So I did drop in both Twitch and so Winter's Bane thinks that role-playing is neat. Might be best to set up a moment for those donations to come in. Yeah, so I think part of it is the fact that if they're more role-playing oriented especially, we can kind of choose the moment. Like, the problem, the issue that I have with the mechanical ones, to reiterate just succinctly, is time sensitivity is high with those. Whereas with role-playing ones, like if I don't tell Sam for 2 minutes that he's supposed to work cromulent into his next sentence, it's not a problem.
It happens when it happens. Yeah.
It's fine.
And then when it
if I
happens,
don't
it's
tell him that he
acknowledged.
just got a healing potion for 2 minutes, it could be a problem.
Yeah. I also remember watching our old Deadliest where we were deliberately stalling, hoping that inspiration would come in.
Yes. Oh,
There's a
you
like,
used to do that all the time.
I'm so sick.
I need to take a moment to think about this. Please
Why
give it to me.
couldn't you take the honey? I assume it was just fluids.
It was like
It was the
it's a
volume
paste.
of it, I believe.
Volume.
yeah, same thing.
But then we were
It's-
also warned you couldn't take open honey either. 'Cause-
Well, that's for biological reasons.
yeah.
but New Zealand is like a haven of
Yeah.
biology.
Yeah.
That was one of the best. I mean,
I refer to New Zealand as God's lost sketchbook.
It's
Well,
a
that's
little-
what you
has
were
everything
saying.
there.
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
But like it's also like untouched by so much that I think they don't want, anything.
Well, it's 100% they don't want they don't want the rabbit problem of Australia.
Yeah.
It's just weird on the way out, is all.
It's weird on the way out.
But I think it's just fluids on a plane, like any gels, fluids.
Yeah, it's
there we
gels,
go. Fruit
fluids,
snakes on a plane.
pastes.
That's the new comedy. Fluids on
Yeah.
a plane.
Having to throw a jar of Manuka is so sad. That's like a jar of liquid gold.
Yeah.
It pretty much was.
Well-
Well, half of it, one of the jars ended up in our
Yeah,
collective
we
bellies.
consumed
Yeah,
one of them.
That's right.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah. So, how do people at the table feel about coming up with something for their character, like a quirk that can be triggered?
sure.
We've
make
got
the
a couple
list.
of really
Yeah,
good plot points.
I'll
we can
need to think
submit.
on it.
Yeah,
but
I think having a laundry list for a character is probably too much.
No, it's gonna have like 3.
Yeah, it should be
probably.
like 1 or 2 things that they can like pick from. Like for your like do you like I'm thinking 1 per character personally.
Yeah,
Like
me too.
if you donate for Sam, he will say whatever
I'll
word
say
you
whatever word
Yeah.
you want. I will work it into my next.
within Twitch guidelines.
Yes, I will work it into my next interaction.
Yeah.
Or I'll work it into an
Yeah,
interaction
you can't
within
use
the.
the short form of simple.
I'll work into the next interaction
I
within
don't-
the game.
I don't know what mine would be, but off the top of my head, something like I will try to solve the next problem with a strength roll
Right.
that I will fail. Like whatever it is, I will sabotage myself on the
Is
next
it
thing.
mine with 5 charisma? I will attempt to do any persuasion.
Right, it could be anything. But
If you know, I'll do it. We'll figure out what the threshold is. If you hit the threshold with me, we'll find each other on chess.com and we'll have a game of chess. Since my character's obsessed
Are you
with
actually
chess.
good at chess?
I'm not bad actually. Like I'm not like really good because I don't really follow I was taught quite a bit, but I don't really follow the teachings. So that's not how my brain works. I'm just like, oh, this goes here. Why'd you do that? I don't know.
I played a game of chess at Gen Con with someone, and I was white, so I got to go first, and I moved my piece forward.
no, don't leave it. I thought the same thing. Don't leave it.
Don't move
leave
it.
it.
Let's-
That's it.
What?
Continue the story.
I was asking what he meant by that. Go ahead.
He,
I moved my one random pawn forward because I don't really know how to start chess, and the person on the other side just was like, "This is pointless playing," and got up and left.
Wow.
Oh no.
Because whatever move I had done was the worst thing I could have done.
There you go.
I was like, "This is crazy." So I'm scared of chess.
Yeah, Sam having to have a squirrel moment as an example. Yeah, that's the sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's two parts to this. There's one, I think everybody, if we're going this route, and we're not definitely going this route, but if we go this route, I think everyone should have a thing that you will do. If somebody donates a couple bucks or whatever, you will do the thing that they do, so that people can feel assured that their donation is not going to go to waste. Hopefully you don't ever feel that it's going to waste. But and then separately, if you'd like to kick a couple bucks at us and say hey, you should do X, I will tell them that. I will give that to them. I will consider, but it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, and look, anytime you do anything to the channel and become a member of the channel or super chat or anything, any of those donations, it just goes 100% into this place. The lighting that we do.
Yes.
Sometimes, I constantly am refilling these bubbly drinks for everyone to drink. It just goes 100% back in. This place costs way more than you guys literally realistically can donate right now. So it's just anything you do just is quality of life stuff for these guys.
Absolutely.
Painting our minis and whatever.
But it's also nice for them to be able to
augment
influence the stream.
I mean, some of our best stories came from Strands of Destiny, where people influenced the stream, and we had to do the craziest things. On the stream.
I think that's an iVigor. Late to the monetization discussion. So, for people who are
What are you reading that? Switch?
Ivor.
Oh,
I know him.
iVigor. Okay. For people who are members or Patreons or YouTube, YouTube members,
level.
Twitch subscribers, Patreon, whatever. In the Discord, we will be starting role-playing channels, and there you will be able to actually create a character to influence the game on a more holistic level, and you'll be able to your character will be named, and during our downtime we will be in-game downtime, so when we are traveling or whatever, we will be interacting with you, so you will very much be able to more than just have your name recognized, but actually straight up do that.
And to give you context,
separately, just real quick, I'm obviously going to always read out when there's a donation.
course.
We will 100%. Sooner or later throughout the stream, you will be acknowledged.
Yeah. For context, the role-playing server on the Discord is not anything new to what we've been trying to do. Originally, I was on season 5 of Realmsmith's Into the Mist, my paladin Loholt, and our characters were automatically incorporated in a Patreon paid subscription to a role-playing channel. It had a lot more bells and whistles because it was a higher-end paid thingy. But what was fascinating is that they had an out-of-character room, and then they had specific locations in the scene. So we were in Argynvoshholt in Ravenloft, and we had the courtyard, the stairs, the doorway, the inner foyer, and it just kept going and going. There was all these little sub-channels. And you would say, in parentheses, Loholt, the paladin, there's some description, and you do it all in flowery descriptions, his glinting steel off the moonlight, walks through the courtyard and to the front doors into the foyer. And then I would go into the foyer chat and just kind of hang out there. And that's where you'd see in the foyer chat, Loholt walks into the foyer. Other people role-playing there, and there was quite a few people, there was 100 people in the server, would have their characters and would do in parentheses, have descriptions of their characters entering the foyer and approaching Loholt. And then with dialogue, we would have a role-playing conversation, and anytime we needed to talk outside of character, we'd either message each other or go into the OOC room that was attached to that thing. It was fascinating.
Yeah.
I found myself, for someone who doesn't do this kind of stuff, I found myself glued to that screen. I was checking it like I would check a Kickstarter every morning. Who talked to me last night? It was wild, and it was very cool. And actually, some of our current follower base that's on this channel, Atomics, calling you out specifically, came from that role-playing channel because they came over to because once Loholt left season 5, got out of the mists and went back into Legacy of Worlds, some of that fan base actually came over to watch what happened to Loholt next, and I thought that was really cool in terms of relationship building. And so I've been bugging these guys forever to do this, and now we're finally at a point where we're going to give it a shot. But we don't know how it's going to turn out.
He says bugging. He keeps saying, we should do that thing with role-playing. It's great. What does that mean?
Yeah. That is a really good point, because outside of the game, I am always willing to be... if you have ideas for my character, whose name, by the way, is Nigel Knutsford. If you have ideas for Nigel, I would love to hear them, because I am making this Gambit was my brainchild that evolved through devastation and torment.
Yes.
This is a character I want to build with the community
very
as
much
much
so.
as I'm bringing in. So I'm bringing in
Station.
I'm bringing in limited ideas, and I want to hear it. Like I've had
Which incidentally is
messages from
why
people
I
like-
demanded that this was a level 1 series, because we are all blank slates.
Yes.
We have decided what our characters' names are and sort of general arcs, but
Yeah, I have no idea where this guy's gonna go.
right, like I mean, I say I'm a Desperado rogue, and that's my intention, but who knows? Maybe.
I mean, that was kind of the thing, right? With Strands of Destiny, you know, back in the day, is like Eke was kind of just this wandering fox hermit guy, and by the end of that series, he was like on the Infinite Council.
Yeah.
Like he had
So-
a full glow up, right?
So the role-playing channels will be there for. I think we've decided that everyone will be able to see them. People who are supporters, member, Twitch subscriber, whatever, will be able to interact in those channels. They'll be able to type and everything else. We will obviously. Throughout the weeks, we will be in those channels, but specifically when we have downtime, like the downtime system in D&D, we are replacing with essentially this. So like we will make a point of going into that channel and be like, hey, who wants to be involved in my downtime? What should we do? What should my character do? That sort of thing. Separately, to your point, of course, tell us, like, come to us with ideas and everything. But like specifically within the downtime, like when we come back from our downtime, we should all have a story of what we did with the community.
yes, and
with
we will,
your
we will
characters
begin
in
the
the
next
community.
session with a brief recap on like
Our book report from the summer.
your journey traveled for 10 days. What
Yeah.
did you get up to? We'll just go around and
Me and Kiwi Messiah were playing a game of chess, and she kicked my ass every time.
Wintersbane says, how much would I have to donate to add a side quest of steal the Linvander crown? 0.
I
Have the
mean,
Linvander
listen,
crown.
It's in my back.
yeah.
I already did.
Who said that?
Wintersbane. Endred
It's yours.
Before you ask, it's on Twitch.
Yeah, it's on
Where's
Twitch.
that? What's Twitch? Something I'm making you do right now.
Beskar was saying that, New Zealand very, this was back to the honey thing, the very delicate ecosystem.
Oh, Beskar.
Nothing's
Beskar
allowed
from
in.
Australia?
Yes. So he was complaining because they didn't give him enough notice that we were going to be on that side of the world.
Sure.
I'm going back next year and going to Supernova. So enjoy your 365-day notice. No excuses.
And I will never step foot in Australia because the entire continent is one giant spider.
it's the end game zone of Earth.
I am 100% confident that Australia eventually will rise out of the ocean on its 8 spindly legs and start scurrying around the globe.
Well, I apologize to Beskar because I think I might be doing an Australian accent for this character.
Oh,
Really? Are you going to
I think
expansive?
so, yeah.
he will either love or hate that.
Well, it is generic Australian, which I know Australians love to hear.
Yes, yeah.
Beskar, you're welcome.
In fact, we'll maybe say it's a Beskarian accent.
So
I would love to do a Kiwi accent. It's just insane.
It's
like
very hard to
They
do.
just randomly have words like milk, and then they're just like, we're just gonna pretend the eye's not there. It's milk. I'm like, what are the eye? Milk.
I
The
mean,
only thing I got out of the whole thing was that McDonald's is Macca's.
Oh, that's good, man. Smacka's everywhere.
Dude,
except
the
for Canada.
McDonald's in Australia was actual beef.
I was gonna say we call
In
it
New
Mickey
Zealand.
D's.
Sorry, New Zealand.
I mean, we didn't go in the end though.
Sorry.
We didn't try.
We didn't go, no. But I heard Starbucks was actual coffee too. Which was
I mean, we heard KFC was very good there.
Yeah.
Also, didn't try.
Also had an advertisement with Anonymous.
So it
That was a weird thing.
your familiar was going to be a huntsman spider, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wintersbane just said huntsman are straight up nope, which I agree.
Or not huntsman, but wolf spider.
Wolf spider, sorry. My biggest problem is the Goliath bird-eating spiders. That one's
Yeah, those
just,
things
Those things
can.
are spooky.
that one's
Yeah,
just
but you're
no.
not a bird.
What is this?
No, I'm not.
What is this?
Spiders.
A
It's
Goliath
like
the Goliath
bird-eating
bird-eating spider.
it's a Goliath.
Yeah.
It's generally considered to be sort of the size of a dinner plate, and it hunts birds.
It like jumps.
Other things too, but it hunts birds.
Is that the one that has like enough venom to take out?
I don't
fully grown
fucking know
elephant?
or care. I just know that it's called the Goliath bird eating. What more do you need to know?
Wow.
Those
This is in Australia?
Those are the ones where
Not going to
those are the
Supernova
ones where like if you have one of those circle clocks on your wall,
Yeah, the
you'll,
legs
you'll
like
see
stick
people
out.
with like
yeah.
cameras like looking at their clock, and you just see like legs extend out from behind, and you're just like, yeah, I'm good.
And this is what's going to happen with Australia. It's going to just, as a continent,
legs just
rise up.
emerge.
You're really making
love-
this trip
I do
for...
love. I've never been to Australia.
But New Zealand has none of this. Only Australia.
It's true. I've never been to Australia, but I
Yeah.
know a lot of Australians
Yeah.
who didn't realize until they moved to Canada that we all think that every day when they go to school they pick up a cricket bat and have to like do battle on their way to
No, no.
school.
To be fair though, like I've heard enough stories of like an Australian trucker who's just driving, he feels something against his leg, look down, sees the second most venomous snake in the world, he's like, I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Just to be clear, though, I refuse to accept the psyop of them trying to convince us that that's
it's not
not the
dangerous.
case.
Oh, well, no. I was just going to say,
They're
I've
like,
researched
no,
this.
it's not like that.
From
It's
what
not
I
like
understand,
lies.
if you see a snake around your house, you have to kill it.
Yeah.
Because it will continue to come back and it will bring more of its kind.
Yeah.
Which means that you have to usually end up means you have to grab like a bladed implement
Yeah.
and go hack its head off.
no, I had
I
it in
love
a grandparent.
Australian culture and everything
Yeah.
else. Your insects can go and fuck themselves.
Scorpions with wings, man.
Yeah. No, I had a grandfather from like that part of the world, and when he got up in age, one of the few things he remembered his stories used to talk about was how to kill a snake with a stick. Of just, this is how you do it. This is an important life skill
Yeah,
you need
this is
to
where you
know,
put your
young
boot.
child.
This is where the
Stick right to the back, and it was just like, where did you come from? Why is this
Yet all the
crucial
research-
information I, as a 10-year-old, need to know?
Yet all the research that I've put into understanding Australia is that there's like been like no deaths since like
No,
the
no,
1970s because they got anti-venoms everywhere. But
Totally.
the fact that
Yeah.
you need to have anti-venoms all over the
It's
place is
that, and it's
the
also the fact that because you grew up there, you just learn very quickly in your education, like, hey, these are the things you do not go near.
Yeah.
The funniest thing, I was talking to somebody who was Australian, and they were talking about the day that they went into their washroom and there was a tarantula on the wall. The tarantula being a generic, it was probably a huntsman, who knows. And they were like, well, it's fine. Like, and they were surprised that when they had their back turned or whatever, that the spider would move. And it's like, these things are famous for the number of eyes they have. Why would you think it couldn't see you?
Thank you, Kiwi Messiah, for $2 New Zealand dollars.
Hey,
Saying that every
Saying
character...
every character should do a Kiwi or Aussie accent.
that's
Oh,
fucking
no.
expensive.
Well, Nigel,
can't-
Nigel will sound like this, and he's going to be a bit of a ranger. So he's going to be in the woods looking around.
Hey, look at that there.
He's going to see something and go, crikey! And he probably wants that
I'm
guy.
trying to think.
It's coming
about-
right at
He's one of the most venomous snakes in all the world.
But he's going to see
I'm going to
something.
poke it with his stick.
He's going to get down.
Oh, it's angry.
He's going to get down on his haunches and he's going to sneak up.
I can't even
And everyone's
do
going
it.
to run forward past him and he's going to pretend that didn't happen.
Also,
Take
you
him
were
on shore.
You're all
I'm
cowards.
trying to figure out the New Zealand accent. I can't even mimic it.
guilty.
Like I'm having a problem with the Australian accent to begin
Just
with.
think
It's
of Russell Crowe fighting around the world.
like, yeah, I can't. I'll try.
So,
Shit, I can't even. I'm going southern. My
That-
character's doing a southern accent.
Beskar said basically the smaller spiders are the more deadly ones, which is generally
true, yeah.
And snakes are chill. I actually have no problem with snakes, weirdly.
Snakes are chill.
From what I understand, the snakes are fine. It's just that, like,
If you leave them alone.
if you leave them
Yeah,
alone.
don't mess with them.
Fairness,
Yeah.
the
And then-
same is true of spiders. It's just I have arachnophobia. What can I say? I mean,
Fair enough.
I just don't like big ass bees.
Listen,
like
I
wasps.
think
Don't go to
like
Japan.
there's a lot of stuff in
Yeah.
Canada too. Like
Oh,
we
yeah.
were driving through Nova Scotia, and we were driving through Nova Scotia at night in June, thinking nothing of it. Stopped at our hotel, and and there was no other cars on the
Yeah.
road, and they were like, "You are lucky you didn't hit a moose and just die."
Yep.
oh, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
that happens
Yeah.
so
No,
often. I'm like, oh.
I turned on Bambi mode when we were driving out east at night because
Bambi
like,
mode?
it's where all of the lights go on, not just your brights, but all of the lights. Because yeah, those fuckers, they will kill you.
Yeah.
Real
The
rapid.
funny thing is we're harping on about all the horrible creatures in Australia when we have bears.
Well, this is what I was
have
just going to
bears.
say. Yeah.
And-
Bears are
Oh,
ridiculous.
more
Bears
people
are
die in
worse.
Canada from wildlife
Moose-
than
moose are the worst.
Australia.
Bears
Yeah.
and moose are no
Yeah.
joke.
No.
You can hit bears full tilt with a shotgun. They will not stop coming after you.
Yeah.
Like they're
But the thing is, bears don't drop in front of me while I'm at my computer.
and that's kind of what I'm saying. I actually think the fact that they is the tiny things you have to worry about makes me ever more paranoid. You
do
can
always
usually
think,
see
though,
a bear coming.
I do always think, though, that when we talk about Australia as this like crazy, dangerous
Yeah.
animal place, that they're sitting on a beach somewhere all year round,
Oh yeah.
looking at us shivering to death in minus 35-degree weather.
Avalanches
Being
consuming
like,
half of our population.
what
Do-
a
do-
bunch
do-
of absolute.
Do you remember seeing those pictures that came out from Australia where it was like, now you might think this is winter. Those are webs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah, so Beska, after saying we were all coward, which guilty, said the key to an Aussie accent is a lot of swearing.
So I would love to do that.
Say that.
I mean, I can tell that story.
Yeah.
So when we were in New Zealand, we were selling some dice and stuff at a booth, and my number one favorite thing about people from Australia, people from New Zealand, is there's no beating around the bush. There's no like, if you see something that's too expensive in Canada, you'd be like, oh, that's cool. Like maybe I'll come back later. They don't do that in New
No,
Zealand.
they just
or
go
Australia.
right to the
So
point.
so many times people would come up and they'd check out our stuff and they'd be like, "Oh, these are really cool. How much?" And I'd be like, "Oh, that's $100 or whatever." And they're like, $100? That's fucking expensive. Who's buying that shit? And then they just storm off. And it was never personal. It was always just like it was just like their thought went to mouth and expelled, and everyone around them, like
know
their
what?
friends, were like, "Yeah, that's funny."
You know what? I love it. I love it.
What's great about that, though, is that when he told the story, that became the Zemo for the entire trip.
Yeah.
We'd be like, how much is that coffee? It doesn't matter. It's fucking expensive.
Well, yeah, like, and the honey thing, he's like throwing it in the garbage, like, that's fucking expensive.
I was going to ask you, I had heard that your character was going to have that as a personality trait. Is that true?
I think.
Or are you dropping that?
No, I kind of like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see how many dead horses I beat.
50 gold for a potion of healing.
Crafty Canuck says bears are messes and very scary. That is very true. Or Mises, bears and Mises, sorry, are very scary.
Mises,
yeah. Yes.
Which is very true.
Who's Crafty Canuck?
Presumably a crafty Canadian.
Wait, what's it on? No.
Jared also said, and this is, so he's technically he said beets kill less than blue-ringed octopus, which I believe. I think he meant bears, probably. And is that true?
I mean, if you eat too
Hey,
many beets,
if you're allergic to beets,
yeah,
Oh,
then they kill
okay.
you way more.
Quick Google. Okay.
or a
What is
bee.
a blue-winged
How about these
octopus?
kind of
I haven't
blue-winged
heard of this.
Blue-ringed octopus
octopus
are
are-
super
Have you ever seen?
super
They're
bad.
very
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Octopussy?
What?
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 I'm gonna need it.
What was that?
I love these lower generations.
It's a James Bond.
James Bond movie. It's called
Oh,
Octopussy.
okay.
The main
Well, almost like,
baddie.
what did I just get
No.
myself
I
into?
was like,
Listen, I was looking up octopus and I was very concerned where this conversation was going.
my
So they
link,
are-
Pornhub.com/Octopussy.
They are crazy lethal.
Yes.
Oh, they look beautiful though.
I'm just,
are.
they're gorgeous.
Most things that look beautiful are incredibly deadly.
Pretty much.
Yes.
I'm just
I am.
surprised that it's less than that.
Well, Canada has very few people, and a lot of it's very rural.
This is fair. It's fair.
To be, yeah.
we
and
also- we
black
also-
bears, you can just kind of go booga
Also
booga.
beats.
Happy Horror Nerd says, don't forget, you have to use the C word a lot if you're going to do an
That's actually-
Aussie accent.
Oh no.
Yes, but also instant
Danielle.
demonetization on at least YouTube.
That's my wife
There
chatting, by
goes
the
our
way.
sponsor.
Okay. They use the C word.
I don't know. Is that allowed
Crazy?
on Twitch? I bet it's not.
It's not.
Very much
YouTube
it's
is
not.
instant
Certainly is
demonetization.
not.
Although,
If
even
in
if
fact it's
What a bunch of.
Well, we'll see you next Tuesday.
I remember we were so I actually play Australian rules football, which is wild
Yes.
because I'm a nerd and shouldn't play sports at all.
Sure.
I mean, you're not built
and
like a traditional nerd,
I
though,
play
so you're
like
fine.
it's the most insane sport. But I play in Canada with a bunch of Aussies, and I remember we went to a pub in Ottawa once, and another random Aussie found us, and was so excited that he'd found like his people.
Yeah.
And he just referred to us as his. See you next Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Exclusively, and I was like honored.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like,
For
I'm
sure.
that guy's.
I've
I was
actually,
like, that's
always
amazing.
wondered, like, if your country is set in Australia, do you get an exemption from that? Because how else could they stream?
It's well, yeah. I mean, that's true. It does seem like I don't know of an Australian expression that uses that word where it's bad.
No.
It always seems good. Like you want to be one.
Richter says, just do the Monty Python thing and just say bunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanna be someone's butt.
Fupping is another one. Okay, so all of this is great. I love this conversation. Is everybody cool with the idea of each of us having like a thing that our character will do for our
No,
like?
should we have to make it
a
simple?
safe word?
No. Bunt. Should we have a set amount for all of us? It's the same. So like.
We can.
So it's
I mean,
just
that
very
seems
simple. It's
reasonable.
like,
Yeah.
these are the characters, this is the donation amount, done.
I mean, I was gonna set mine up so that anything $1 or more was.
Oh, well,
good
we're just never going to
personally.
role play again because you just be constantly doing what people tell you
Just-
to
I'm okay with
Straight-
that. I'll set it
Yeah,
up so
that's
that
what I
it's
wanted
not
to do.
that disruptive, right?
do. You can do,
Yeah.
on YouTube, you can do goals. So you could set up a goal.
We could.
And if the goal is achieved,
Yeah.
Then the player knows they have to
We'll
do it.
figure out that as
Yeah.
a finer
Yeah.
detail for sure. But if everybody's cool with that idea, the only other thing we need to figure out is Chuckle Fuck over here.
What?
Well,
would
we're
you
gonna do.
We'll sing a shanty.
No, we don't even want
Stop
that.
him singing and singing.
Yeah, stop.
There you go. There you go.
We got our
I
studio
will,
funded
I'll
today.
have one scheduled for every episode, and I'll remove it if I.
No,
I'm
we do
sorry.
want to have some
We
shit.
I'm sorry, one. I'll be shocked
That's-
if you do less than 10 each session.
We should, I think, do a practice shanty because we will be singing them.
You two.
I have to learn how to sing a shanty.
I've been
It's
listening
really
to the
easy. It's a call and
playlist. As
response.
long as we're sticking to the playlist, I can.
There's a playlist?
What? Are
I've
you
created a
Yes.
playlist. I'll send it to you.
Don't worry,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
It
with
has
you.
essential
I
It's a
know.
very.
It was
it's a
in the
very
deadliest
bare
chat.
playlist.
It's a very bare bones. It does need to be expanded upon.
I'll sing Barnacle Bill.
I'm sorry, I only know show tunes.
I mean, I can sing show tunes.
I can sing show tunes.
Yeah,
Guys,
musicals
we
and all
have
kinds of
show
Musicals
tunes,
are
3 on
fine.
sea shanties then.
Sea shanties, at their core, are insanely simple. He says a line, we repeat the line.
It's a Barnacle Bill. Let's say
Repeat
Taylor.
the line.
It's a call
I
and
did it.
response.
I'm a pro.
Yeah. Most sea shanties are call and response. So
May I have to go to Twitch for this
If they're
series?
actual
Ooh.
shanties. If they're four bitters, then it might be a little bit different.
Richter
Yeah.
might go back to Twitch
Twitch.
for this
Stay-
series.
What?
Presumably because donations are easier on Twitch.
We're
Yeah,
on Twitter.
they're set up more
We're-
streamlined, I think.
what is Twitch? Can someone explain that to me?
Twitch is when
what
you
I'm
have
making
a
Sam do.
peripheral
It's what
nervous.
Dofrick did on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Twitch.
Or on Sunday.
Yeah.
Monty Python's Bruce skit is great. I agree. Hello, Bruce. This is Bruce. Nice to meet you, Bruce. Was the comment.
Can I just say, I never really liked Monty Python growing up, but recently I've just been giving it a good watch again.
Yeah.
I clearly was not mentally mature enough to handle that humor.
Oh.
Because now I'm watching Holy Grail, which I watched it several times throughout my life when I was younger. And I was like, this is shit. And I turn it off. And I'm just like, it was on TV at the beginning, and I started watching it, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what has happened in my brain to finally understand how stupid this
I mean,
is?
I don't know about you, but the ending's a bit of a cop-out.
Oh.
So now I'm
Well, thanks for saying.
What a
I still stand by that the killing, the deadly joke skit is one of some of the funniest
Oh, it's
freaking
great.
writing I've ever seen in anything ever.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, so we are going to come up with each of us a thing. We need to figure out something for you. We'll make that a surprise though. We'll figure it out as a group, and we'll make it a surprise.
Yeah.
As always though, just to reiterate one more time, and we'll do something. We'll put a website up for this or something.
We should, because I want to put your NPC characters up there too.
Yeah, I want character sheets and stuff there, especially since we're doing the downtime stuff and everything else. These are going to be things that we're cool with transactionalizing. That does not mean that you can't also donate outside of that to, suggest crazy things or
Not
just
throw all your
suggest them
money
without
at it,
donation.
because the Deadliest Dungeon is coming up.
It is coming back.
Season 4. Malvina's and Spade are our two
Yeah.
two deadliest dungeon masters. So you have a two amazing new folks sitting in the DM seat, crushing and killing. New character.
Yes. Stay tuned on Sunday at the usual time for Deadliest Dungeon. We'll be doing a bit of a deeper dive into what that's going to look like. And if you like being able to give feedback, that'll be the time to do it.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be in it again, but I'll be playing a new character, not the Keymaster. Sorry, Beskar.
Oh, Beskar doesn't care which
Yeah,
character.
you
I
can
think
kill
he'll
this character
still
over and
wanna-
over again. Yeah, you can kill this character. I'm just debating and think on it. I'm either going to play a Verndorar, which is a dinosaur man, or a Thundercat. So I don't know which one I want to play.
I have no idea what I'm going to play in the new Deadliest
Neither
Dungeon.
do I.
I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to do another old man. As much fun as Phineas
Do
was.
baby. Complete
Oh my
opposite.
god! Go for like a 6-year-old.
What did we just talk about?
Yeah, were we not just talking about not killing children?
At the fault of the
Awesome.
party.
Austin.
Austin,
Yeah.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. 1 hour after we mention it, you drag it in.
He knows he's screwing up.
He actually looks really good with that hair, though.
It does actually.
Yeah.
very
It's
pretty.
Never
bad.
seen
It
you this
does need a
attractive.
Yeah.
should just
print.
dye
It does need a bit.
It's very rough.
You should
It hasn't
dye
done
your
it.
hair
Great
white.
quality.
Dye your hair white. I also think, because I know for a fact you're not brushing it, it's just gonna become insane.
I was trying to brush it, and boy, was that not going well.
Because it
today.
hasn't
Over the
been
course of
crimped,
the
and you
show,
need
it'll
to
just get
like.
matted.
Sounds good. I don't know wigs, so I'm gonna have to
take it
admit
aside.
it.
Actually,
wigs?
this probably won't be able to be anyway.
So
Yeah.
I will
I
not
can't.
be.
I can't get started.
I will not be in Deadliest Dungeon. I will be
Correct.
focusing on this show
Correct.
because 2 reasons. One, I will also be focusing on being a dad, which is great. I will also be focusing on potentially some more secret fun projects coming up, including a kind of Deadliest Dungeon recap of sorts. And
That is one of your best ideas yet. I'm
And-
excited for this.
and I will release more of that information later. And we're also going to be, and this I think this is a good time to announce this. A few of us will be doing a video call with somebody from New Zealand who is a costume maker, designer, and all that kind of stuff to improve our looks for our current characters. So we're going to be running those 2 things as well outside of
Yeah.
One of the big wigs at.
one of the big wigs at Weta Workshop.
So we're gonna work with Weta Workshop to create some stuff.
Yeah, so we met them in New Zealand. They actually took us on a tour of Weta Workshop and explained all the cool stuff that they've built in the past, and we're really excited to collaborate with us and teach us and anyone who's watching how to make this stuff, how to make props, how to make costumes, and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, and I missed out on this in Discord, but I would also be more
course.
than happy.
Yeah,
to
I don't
do
think I
that.
can
so
get a
excited.
setup at my place to do it, unfortunately. But I definitely want to be watching
Yeah.
and working along.
For sure. It'll be,
mean-
I'm imagining largely me and
Yeah.
Sonnet.
Sonnet as the
Yeah,
gentleman
I'm just
who's-
going to be a fly on the wall.
and then it will be kind of like watch me make my stuff and fail at it, watch him be incredible at everything he does, and hopefully the mixing of that is teaching everybody how they can do
And then
this
you can do
stuff.
like lists of the ingredients you need, and then people can get it and try to work along
Yeah,
with it.
Sonnet in New Zealand does his, like outside of Weta Workshop, he does the thing where he teaches kids how to make stuff out of cardboard and make it really realistic. So it's cheap, it's affordable, and it's also creative.
Was he doing that cardboard workshop that
Yeah.
Evangeline's kid did?
Exactly.
Oh.
And he makes like
Yeah.
cool helmets, all this stuff. So it's for him, he's kind of promoting that side of it, and for us, it's
That's where
helping
all
with
those
the show.
cardboard
That's
props
awesome.
are
It'll be
coming
cool.
from.
On the note of things, suggestions, an example of a suggestion that I will not be taking was Jared suggesting I play an adult in a diaper. I'm not going to do that.
I think you should.
What if you
I
play?
would
To be
pay-
fair,
I would
they
pay good
can't
money
see
to have you
you
sit here with
waist
a diaper
down.
on, because you would just be sitting here shirtless because no one can
Yeah.
see below the
Yeah, no one can
table.
see your
It's better than
balls.
We would know.
From experience, it's better than playing a baby without a diaper.
Let's put it this way. No, he wants me to play an adult.
Yeah,
in
no,
a
an
diaper.
adult.
That's what I mean.
So
To
I
be
was-
clear,
Yeah.
if I was going to roleplay an adult in a diaper, I would be voiding my bowels at least once per stream. Do you still want me to do that?
I was just going to
Yes.
say, we all have to take
sounds like
bathroom
more
breaks, and you
upside.
never do. That's what makes it interesting.
Are we not supposed to avoid our bowels during this game?
No, it's fine if you're not in a diaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay, so is there anything else we want to go over today? I think monetization, we've got a good idea for that. I like that. I think we're good.
Good.
We have deadline for the homework, Adrian. Basically, if we're coming back, so next week you're doing another session I'm not here next week.
We will do something. I don't know if he's gone as well next week. He said maybe.
Yeah, we're not sure yet.
You're available next week? Mm-hmm. Okay, so at the very least,
There's 4 of us.
the 4 of us will be on next week. And we will still talk about stuff. But for you, this is your last roundtable with us before we actually go.
Yeah.
As long as the minis get.
I've had a genius idea for next
Okay.
week, but I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Okay.
What can't I know about it? I want to thought of
You're not gonna be here.
Which homework were you referring to?
the homework we have to get done to get started for the week after, which will be the beginning of the session. Which will be exciting.
Yes.
You ready? How are you doing? Are you ready?
Just about, yeah.
Long form D&D running 2.0.
I've
This
been
is
feeling the itch.
This is your bread and butter.
You should get a cream filter.
Or well.
This is the cream.
Oh,
You're
If
my cream.
anybody is
Wow.
watching who happens to be from the San Francisco area, and after this, well, this weekend, not this weekend, the next weekend will be at
it's a New
PAX
Zealand
Unplugged. So come say hi to us. That's the Philadelphia area. But the weekend after, we'll be showing off D&D on stage with Justine Huxley, Nick Apostolides from Resident Evil, Nicole Tompkins, JB Blanc, Jason Spizek, and Mick Wingert, all from Arcane. We're going to be on stage running D&D at the Fan Expo San Francisco. And then when I get back, the following Wednesday is when we begin our first game of the game.
So guys, Kiwi Messiah wants to know what percentage of their soul they have to sell to get a chur from us all.
Sure.
So it's more of like, I'm not 100% sure on what that means
it's like a-
before.
it's
no,
like a
we have
cheers or a
vetted it.
thing.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just...
Yeah, we did learn after one of our New Zealand games that a common hand sign in Canada is to do this, which is not good in New Zealand.
That's
It's
apparently a
gang
gang
It's like
sign.
a gang sign.
Okay.
So I'm walking around doing this the whole time. And that's like people must be thinking, what's that? And that's not walking
But
around.
chur is good. Chur is good.
Okay.
I think we could give a chur.
What's a chur?
Explain what I'm supposed to be doing.
Chur's change?
No, that was one of those things we had to do for inspiration on the
Yeah.
musical.
Yeah, but I don't
We're just
understand
gonna,
where
we're just gonna
it comes
say chur.
Sure.
So we're cool, hip, Kiwi.
We're just hip with the youth. That's what we're trying
We're
to
hip
do.
with the New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're honoring their culture.
No, that's why I want to get this right. I'm still not 100% sure instead of saying
Don't
the
worry,
word.
you're gonna get it wrong. Just go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine I will set the scene. You are surrounded by palm trees and pine trees.
Spiders.
It's very confusing.
So many spiders.
You are surrounded by parrots and pigeons.
Yeah.
It is cold and also hot.
The
There are
fresh,
volcanoes everywhere, and
Sheep.
an insane amount of coffee places.
yeah, the fresh cut
Absurd.
grass and the flowers blooming
are there
cause no
sheep?
allergies. So
Cause no
I had
allergies.
no allergy reactions down there. I get off the plane in Toronto, sneeze like 5 times and scratch my eyes.
And as you are walking up every hill and down every other hill, and wishing that it would stop raining, you see each other gathered around and look at each other and say,
Sure.
"Sure."
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
I think we
So
know
it
that.
means hello, goodbye, thanks, and really anything
Yeah,
else.
it's,
cheers.
it's a general
Okay.
cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay.
Sure.
You can get a cheers from us nearly any time.
You sure can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I give them out for free, except to our tech crew.
Is it wrong that I want to hear, when I hear the word churro, I just think churro and I want to eat a churro?
Well, it's, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, shipping food that far is troublesome.
By the time you get it, it'll just be like
Yeah,
a
that's
Sad.
That's really hard.
log of what used to
Jared.
be something edible.
Super relevant question from Jared. When will the channel be opening a Discord for role-playing? The answer is sometime between now and 2 weeks from now.
The beginning of our first episode. We will have it open before we start
Yeah.
our first inaugural
I
episode.
We
will-
can't really interact in it until we've.
We've introduced
Yeah.
ourselves.
Right,
Well,
but we want to have it
so-
set up before that.
So what I will likely do is sometime between now and next week, I will create the Out of Character channel.
Okay.
And get people a place to sort of like, because I assume people would like to discuss a little bit about their character.
That's
or
actually a good
something.
point. So in New Zealand, I had a few people message me on my Instagram. My Instagram is a nightmare for messaging. My Discord is awesome. So if that's set up and people know that
Yeah.
if they need to message me, they can do that on my
Hold
Discord.
on. I can add. Can you want to add it in it? I'll do it.
Temple, happy birthday.
Temple.
Oh, happy birthday.
if you're watching on
Happy
YouTube, the link to the Discord's in the description.
Temple was in a regular chatter in season 1 of Deadliest.
Yeah.
Temple's been around since like.
Temple just
was-
doesn't like YouTube.
That's fine.
I think. I might be lying.
I have very fond memories of Temple.
Temple's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From my rewatch of Deadly
Yeah,
Ascension.
Temple's the best.
That's right. He was there. Man, that
Temple
rewatch
is one of the
great.
few people in our fan base that I've actually met in person.
Amazing.
Yes.
Gen Con, right? I think it was maybe
Gen
Origin?
Con.
It was PAX West.
PAX
it was one of the
West? It
PAXs.
was something.
PAX
Anyways.
West.
No, it was Gen Con.
I think it was Gen Con.
And Gen Con, I think.
Oh, I don't fully remember. But yes, anyways, happy birthday.
birthday, Temple.
I put the link in YouTube to join our Discord. That's where we'll have our server.
Yes, I might be able to drop it in Discord in
In Twitch chat,
Twitch right
you
now?
should be able
Which,
to.
You can just copy it from the thing. But
well,
one-
it's not that. It's whether or not it'll. Maybe you saw that link. Maybe you didn't. I'm not a moderator on the Twitch. So
one of the best things about
Gen Con, yeah.
not Gen Con, but one of the best things about the Discord is that that's where our role playing is going to be, but that's also where we announce all of our stuff and talk about things.
Yes.
We are about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks away from also releasing the finale, I guess, the finale series of Strands of Destiny. For those of you, so Temple brought it up. So when he showed up in the channel, I was like, he's been here since like the beginning, since the Strands of Destiny beginning.
Absolutely.
A lot of these folks
Very
have.
early on.
Richter and all that. If you've watched the original show we launched on Six Sides, one of the original shows had Foley, Mbeard, and Eke, and Hivark, and those are the old days. And it was like almost 3 years of serious
like that, yeah.
weekendly role playing of this, and we recently. Last year,
I think it was earlier this year. No. It might have been last year.
we recently filmed an 8-episode series at level 20, bringing back the Hivark, Eke, and Foley.
in the modern, in the current timeline.
In the current timeline
Because
of-
Strands of Destiny, for those who understand Imaria and been following all the Imaria shows we've been releasing, took place before the rise of the Iltharian Empire. So by the time Iltheria has fallen, all the characters are level 20.
Yeah, and so we brought Foley, Hivark, and Eke back, and we added Adira. So at least
Yes.
Atik came in, and she played Adira from the Destiny of Worlds and the Legacy of Worlds, Fate of Legends storylines. And we added her in, and the 4 of our characters went on a hell of a quest. It was actually really, I've been watching it again. It's really good.
Yeah,
and I'm going to be releasing that in a couple weeks, but the way we're going to release it is we're going to do a bit of a Disney Plus thing. We're going to release the first 2 episodes for everyone to see, and then the rest of the episodes will be released tiered under our membership content, so you can see it early. And then slowly but surely they will release out into the public over the course of a couple of months, which will build us up to when this show gets well run, and we can do more stuff with that. In addition to that, we've got 12 episodes of Chumps Change that's going to be releasing at this in the same sort of fashion.
What's Trump's change?
What's Chumps Change?
Yeah.
It's a show involving 4 doorknobs and a dungeon master. No. Chumps Change is, well, for those of you that are fans of the Deadliest Dungeon, especially the original Deadliest Dungeon and second season, where you followed Gambit,
George Athos Merryforth, Basil Isaac Trueberry.
Doverick,
The Captain and Review himself.
Jaladrad,
True.
and the Keymaster. The 4 of us have been dying, well, 3 of us and others have been dying over and over again in the Deadliest Dungeon for quite some time. But we wanted to see what would happen if we took these yahoos and put them into a long form, was it sandboxy? Like just completely
It was pretty sandboxy.
pretty sandboxy actual game of D&D where we just film it with no intention as to where we're going.
Yes, we got to roleplay and chat and go to sleep.
Not die.
We got to just like
have drinks
have
together.
a meal and
Drink.
drink around a table.
We scouted. It was incredible.
We talked with people that
talked
didn't
with-
want to
yeah.
murder
We went to
us.
Judge's house.
We went to Chapman's house.
You talked with NPCs?
We
Some
talked-
NBC.
that weren't trying to kill us.
Yeah.
I
You did
made a
investigations.
wonderful friend with my fellow colleague. It was
Yeah.
wonderful.
So the point is that we filmed 12 episodes of it. Something happened on the 12th episode that we are still carrying out today. That we cannot continue the show until we get those episodes in your hands to see, or in front of your eyes to see.
How long ago did we film that?
It's about the same time we finished filming Strands of
Yeah, it was a
Destiny.
long time ago.
Well,
Then-
So, an
I love it.
important
Much
note
younger.
about Chumps Change.
But less attractive.
Once the 12
That's 30 pounds
episodes
heavier.
are out, it will be continuing in
Yes.
once a month in the Wednesday slot.
Yes.
And here's the important part. Tom will have a cage on his head again. Because we're going to make one for him.
I'm so
that'd
excited.
be great.
That's
Back in the
delightful.
old days, the Keymaster had a metal, but it was a literal metal cage on his
Yes.
head. It was very obnoxious. We were going to 3D print him a much more
So
ergonomic
where
cage.
did that cage go?
So that cage was a costume piece that was a specific gift given to a costume maker that used to rent out the round table.
Oh, okay.
They let me borrow the cage, and then when they had to pay rent and chose not to, and I had to ask them to leave, they got angry and took the cage back.
Fair enough.
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep the cage. I even offered to buy it for an absorbent amount of money, but they said no.
Incidentally, it was also a huge pain in the ass for miking,
Yeah.
eating,
Yeah, and
drinking.
there's actually episodes where I have a cup of beer and I'm
gets
trying to get
stuck.
it, and it gets stuck, and I'm sitting there holding this cup of beer, drinking it from the cage. It's great.
So he is going to have a new cage.
Amazing.
It's going to be 3D
But yes,
printed.
if you are
not-
fans of Gambit, Dovrik, Keymaster, Jowdrad, and
Tharius.
Darius,
I mean,
Nobody's-
Nobody's
doesn't have
and
any
the
fans.
deadliest dungeon mastering us through less deadly encounters. That will still be happening.
Less deadly is not a word I would use.
I got an equivalent number of kills by not being quite as deadly, so I don't know about that.
What, you didn't kill us?
Not
There's
jump
been-
change.
Not in Jumps Chain.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. In
I mean,
Chumps Chain.
I came real
I mean,
freaking close.
well, okay, we're not just not giving anything away, but I think next to Elisa Teague, that was the closest Keymaster ever came to just complete death.
I will say, so in rewatching Deadliest, in our shorts that get released on YouTube, which are so funny, my two favorite moments as Gambit have come from Chump Chains, and no one has seen it yet. And I'm so excited for it to come out.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, to Tom's point, that's coming out. If you want it all earlier,
Yep, that we're going to be releasing it for members, because those of you who have been kind enough to buy the memberships, you need some perks. And so one of the perks are you get to see all these shows in their entirety first. You'll be able to watch all, I think we're putting them in like 2 chunks, so you get to watch the first half of Strands of Destiny finale first, and then you'll get to watch the second half shortly later before it gets released. It'll be a slow drip to the public. Same with Chumps Change. We're going to drop a whole bunch of them at once.
And are we live premiering them?
When they drip out into the public, then they'll become live premieres that we can all watch together and comment on.
But for the members only, it's just a...
For the members
Yeah, just
only,
be a
it's just a
drop.
straight drop release. You watch it on your own time. You can binge to your heart's content.
Okay.
Once the final episode of each of those, or once the final episode of Chumps Change releases, technically being the season ender, then we will begin with our live play here in studio. I don't know about you guys. I love this new character stuff, but I cannot wait to get back
Oh, I'm
into
so excited.
I cannot wait to
Oh,
get back
no.
to Chumps Change,
Chumps Change
playing
is-
our characters
Yeah.
without having an audience trying to kill us.
Yeah.
It was great being able to just play without having to worry about, oh, how much inspiration do you, oh, you can just kill me whenever you want. Okay, great.
Richter asked, in terms of subscription sort of thing, YouTube, Patreon, or Twitch, or either or all of them. Definitely
Do you
YouTube.
want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
So if you remember on Twitch or on YouTube, those memberships, they're kind of like whatever. There's no benefit to having both. Please do. Why not? But if you remember on YouTube, there are different tiers of membership, and there's different tiers on Twitch. We don't release things on Twitch.
Wait, that's not how it works. Yeah.
But we are
You
going to do some
can,
Twitch
yeah.
exclusive content coming up, video games and whatnot. So that's the only reason why you'd want to be a Twitch member, outside of just supporting the channel. YouTube has tiered memberships that we've built that we're probably going to do a quick rework on. Not changing the prices, but just changing the tiers. It's like 99 cents, $2.99. It goes up to like $10, whatever. And we've seen some people on the BattleTech channel donate memberships at $10 levels to people. It's great. Anybody who's at the highest membership level is going to get the entire thing in one swath, and then we're going to tier it out to people who are in the lower membership tiers. But you'll still, even as a 99-cent member, you're still going to get access to a whole bunch of stuff that the regular population wouldn't get right away. The other benefit is if you are on those things, that'll get you into the role-playing channel. And if you are a Patreon member, the reason why you want to do that is because we have a whole pile of things that we're going to be showcasing. A lot of the one-room dungeons or these encounters we're on, and or things that we're doing in these live shows are going to be taken as snippets and added to the Patreon shortly after as stat blocks, maps, items.
Anything that gets introduced in the long form game or anything else that might be on the channel, things I definitely have control over, you will likely see. So if they fight a really fun monster that I was really proud of and I was really happy with it, and you want to run that monster in your home games, that will be available on the Patreon basically next day, if not later that week, depending on scheduling and how things work out.
I think it's World of Imaria.
It is
I
World-
hope
it-
that
it is World of Imaria.
patreon.com/World of
Patreon.com/World of Imaria.
And so the World of Imaria, you can already go on there and see the level 20 versions of Gambit, Doverick, Keymaster, and Jeldrad as they were in the first episode going through before the whole Deadly Dungeon began. So you do have a chance to go on there and buy. If you go become a Patreon member, you can get those contents. There's other things going on the Patreon that are growing, but essentially you'll get to see all of our gaming stuff break down into stuff that you can use in your own games. and
So,
it makes
for
it worth it.
example, there's been a lot of talk about one of the items from Deadliest Dungeon Season 2, which was the Tome of Hyperfixation, a Gambit special. You really liked that tome.
I loved it.
Everybody else did not.
Nope.
How many people died because of it?
4.
But
Even myself twice.
Nightly.
it was an item that a lot of people really liked, and so that is an item that is available on the Patreon. I'm going to be updating it to 2024 and re-releasing it on there not too long from now. But things like that are what you're going to be seeing. So things like that. The other one was the Verse Vellum.
First Vellum is
That was
awesome.
Would you
So
recommend?
First Vellum was great.
First Vellum, if you don't know what it is was an item Gambit got where he could write a spell that he knew, not necessarily prepared, but knew. He could write it in rhyme form, pass it to another player. That character would then read it. The DM would then have to interpret from the rhyme what
Yes.
the spell was. And so I might have intended it to be Magic Missile, but in my ramblings
Came out as a
as
jar of
Gambit,
mayonnaise.
it comes out as that's
Ron's creamy surprise.
a
Healing word
or
or-
something.
Yeah, I mean, what
Which-
we had though
Which,
that happened.
you're trying to cast Magic Missile against, and I might give it to you.
You were
and say,
trying to cast Caustic Brew and ended up casting Stinking Cloud.
exactly, which is a way different spell, and it was really cool because it just gave me. It added that role play element into combat, and it added that creativity element as well.
Yeah. So both of those items are available on the Patreon, although they are not the easiest to find. So I'm going to be again updating them to 2024 and then re-releasing them as well. And so that's the kind of stuff you'll be able to see as fun things like that happen or get introduced, or like monsters, items, whatever it is. They will be made available. There will be some other stuff too that we'll get into later
Yeah.
once
No.
that gets sorted out.
If all of this has you completely confused about the various
create a link
memberships
tree.
and supporting, we will sort out some sort of we'll post it in Discord. We will create a Discord support channel with this information. We will put it on our website somewhere. We will make this clear, because right now it is as clear as your ability to cast spells via rhymes. So, but bottom line, for the YouTube content, for the early releases that we're talking about, if you're a YouTube membership, you will get them early. If you are the other stuff, not so much. Twitch, it's actually next to impossible to do that. Patreon, technically we could. I don't know, we can have a discussion about that, but
Putting up
Patreon, at
episodes
least you
and
can
stuff.
technically put videos on. Twitch,
Yeah.
there's literally not even a mechanism for. But YouTube, if you want the early access stuff.
Yeah, and I just got a message from Adrian saying he's not going to go to sleep tonight till that's all done. So I'm excited anyway.
Yeah, no, somebody's impersonating me. That's fine.
I got a message from Austin that says he's going to keep Adrian up until he does it.
Done. Deal. Okay.
yeah.
Malvina just said she
What are we
loves
gonna
us.
do?
That's great.
You are gonna work on all the Discord and all the Patreon
How are you
stuff.
keeping me up, sir?
I will just use a taser. And I'll just shock you.
Ooh, where?
Shot caller.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching too. The numbers have grown over the last hour or two.
Absolutely.
People watching
I
us.
think
Let us know
costumes-
where you're from.
And let us know why you clicked in.
Yeah, because literally we've had 20 people watching our stream the last 2 hours, but we don't know who you are, where you're from. Talk to us. Tell us where you're from.
And if you don't want to talk to us, that's
fine too.
Uh,
But we love getting to know you, as you can
but
tell.
Sam will judge you. Just him, though.
Yes.
Nobody
He's
else.
judging me right now through the lens.
I already am.
Temple says Seattle area. Yeah.
He's not
absolutely.
mad. He's just.
I'm holding my judgment wrong.
That's
That
my
is,
vlog.
that is actually his
That's
judgment.
my spellcasting focus.
Actually, can you hand that to me? Because
Pre-engraving.
I need to
Now
etch
who's
that for
holding the
him.
gun?
I actually do need to etch this for him, and I keep forgetting. So,
Oh, we get that something.
Are you an etcher?
No,
No,
I need an arcane symbol
so
of
I am
it.
going to either I'm going to try laser engraving it, and when
Okay.
that fails horribly, I'm going to Dremel it.
Checks out.
The goal is don't destroy
When,
it.
not if.
Well, the problem is twofold. One, I'm pretty sure the shiny bits in this are quartz, and quartz is notorious notoriously hard to
Does it just
engrave.
shine the laser back into your eyes?
It's not reflective enough to actually damage the laser, but it
is
will
reflective
just
enough to not.
it'll channel it through. It won't actually. It's like
Wow, way
trying
to
to cut
way to get a
glass.
cheap rock.
This
It's
is
not
actually
even
my
mine.
rock.
Mine was $0.
This is my
Yours
rock,
is.
so it's entirely my fault.
So-
when it fails, I will.
My question is from Molina. Are you regretting any of your decisions to hang out with us, or what?
No, this sounds incredibly fun. I'm very excited about a lot of the prop stuff, a lot of the builds. I already have a thought about the cage for Keymaster.
I
in
love
my head.
your show off your
Yeah,
hook
thank you.
sickle that you made.
Yes, shout out to Ivacor, Aiden, my friend, who helped 3D print this for me, and then I did aluminum tape, salvaged
But
some
it's
stuff.
so clean.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
If you're wondering also, if you poke yourself in the eye with that and it hurts, it does.
it does. Fun fact.
I just like how close we're sitting and you're swinging that around right now.
I fidget a lot. You're gonna be in
Listen, I'm
knife
normally more
range.
over here.
I should mention we will not be 3 to this side. We're gonna figure out.
Yeah.
There's an entire side of the table here. It's just we had some power issues. I won't get into it.
Yeah.
We'll be a little
I
less.
walk into the
cozy.
studio. Adrian's like, the panel is arcing. I don't think that's safe. And we're
Audibly
like,
arcing.
and then Sam and I figured
Yeah,
out.
we fixed it.
we figured out what
I
was going
mean,
on.
we
yeah.
fixed it by turning everything off.
Adrian has an evil
Classic.
Bond villain lab in our garage. That's approximately true. So we do have some Twitch is representing on the location front.
Tell me.
Cred Stick says from Ohio.
Oh,
Nice.
where in Ohio?
Buckeye State.
Jared started by saying Glitterdong, but then clarified Seattle area.
Same
so
thing.
I assume it's
Seattle's very
Glitterdong, Seattle.
progressive. Seattle's very progressive.
I'm very into American location data.
Okay.
Because all the states have this like thing where
Yeah.
they're
You
like,
say American glitter dogs.
Ohio's the Buckeyes.
Yes.
And they'll have like this thing that they identify with. Indianapolis does not.
No.
Yeah.
But Buckeye is also an Atlantan thing. Like, there's a whole section called the Buckeye
And then
in
Bucky's
Atlanta.
is Texas.
Bucky's
I mean,
is
it's not
Indiana,
actually,
Indiana
but-
is the Hoosiers, which is amazing, and I love it.
And then we've got Winter's Bane is local.
Right.
Needs to get out to Roundtable or Albion to hang out.
Let's go.
And then Cred Stick said Dayton area.
Dayton.
And not in Dayton, but Dayton area.
Well, then I have some news for you. The last week of January, I will be at OhioCon in Dayton, Ohio.
There you go.
Bringing 3 amazing guests, potentially 4. But the 3 guests that are coming are Mela Lee, Valeria Rodriguez. You want to come too?
Yeah.
Mona Lisa Fisher, and the most notable of all of those 4, forget Genshin Impact and Miraculous Ladybug and all of the Apex Legends, Sam Scalhorn from the Deadliest Dungeon. Apparently, we're driving down. We're going to do some D&D stage there at OhioCon. If you are going to come on out, we would love to meet you there. Let them know you're coming, unless you are OhioCon.
My
in
favorite
which
thing
case,
about
we love you.
OhioCon is they're so creative and fun. They didn't
never
need
been
another
there
name.
before.
They didn't need another name.
Yeah, they didn't need him. Just Ohio.
It does what it says on the tin.
But it's spelled Ohio, like the Japanese.
I know.
Ohio, gozaimasu.
Crafty Connect is GTA. Temple is Washington,
Hell yeah.
which I knew, but you guys might not fully.
Washington, D.C.
Jared
or
said
state.
the Evergreen State.
Literally nobody on YouTube is giving
I
us where
know.
they're from.
Twitch is representing, like I said. Jared said Glitterdong was in reference to how he's keeping me awake. So, good
That
call.
is correct.
Oh, yes.
And TK is from Tampa Bay area, anyways. And Temple said recommend Seattle
TK's
Dogs.
here too.
Yeah.
TK.
Well, I told TK though.
Yeah, TK, you like Adrian. You don't even like me
TK likes
anymore.
Twitch.
And then we know of
We're
our
back on Twitch.
New Zealand viewers as well.
Yeah,
That's
well,
right.
And
we
Australia.
guessed that from Kiwi.
We are missing a few of our
we know.
usuals. Atomics from England, B from Germany. So
To be
once
fair,
they watch it,
there is a delay on YouTube. Do we have YouTube set up incorrectly?
there is a
Is it
delay.
on?
what
Is
way?
it not on low latency?
Well, I mean, it can't be that far behind. We've been talking about this.
delay in terms of like the.
Well, presumably between
live
when
delay?
we're
The
talking.
delay game.
Oh, there's
There's a pretty
massive delay.
significant delay.
Is that
Yeah.
because of Restream? Like, will that fix when we switch to my service?
it might.
or
We can-
is it
we can-
because-
we can look
Yeah,
into
we'll
things.
we'll do some testing. In theory, once we switch to my testing, my service that I'm creating, I have created, it's about like it doesn't add a delay, unlike
But you're
Restream.
Googling.
So delay on YouTube should get
knows
better
what he
in the near
likes.
future. Yeah, we'll figure out if any settings are wrong. A minute or 2 is Restream that fucking long?
Yes,
no,
it
that-
is- it
no,
is-
that's not normal.
It is
It's
for
like
YouTube.
30
Oh, is it? Okay.
seconds
Cut
on
YouTube's,
the,
yeah.
like, that's his best. It might
Good
be more.
Lord.
It's awful.
I mean,
When I do my testing, it's like 2 seconds.
The good thing
Yeah.
is, the good
I mean,
thing
I tested during this conversation.
the
It's
good
not
thing-
great.
The good thing is we haven't frozen it.
That's right. Jared, good to see you. Enjoy dinner. We're probably wrapping up in a
After you
minute or
did that, I
two
was like,
as well. Unless you guys have more, like I'm not in any rush. I just do we have more to talk about?
I just want to know. I just want to know like feedback or questions or concerns.
Yeah,
whatever.
actually,
you can either message the channel. You can go on our Discord, message. Like I'm open to being messaged
I'm open to being
individually.
messaged, yeah.
On Discord, on our Discord channel, I think I'm labeled as Gambit in all.
And I
You
should
You
be
are.
Dovik Emberview.
Yes, but I will add in my new character, which Nigel Knutsford.
I believe.
Expensive.
Again, keep an eye on Sunday afternoon. There will be a sort of a Deadliest Dungeon kind of wrap up. We're going to talk about season 3, talk about what season 4 is going to look like, and
I'm so excited for you to say.
yeah,
I
there
watched
should be
her
a lot of
DM
interesting
as part
stuff.
of an audition recently at the round table. I just sat there and watched her kick ass. I'm excited. You got to be deadlier because they shredded
did
your
no one
account.
die?
They
Okay, so
they built specifically a
No,
gun.
no,
What I appreciate-
accidentally.
What I appreciated was your attention to detail, your enthusiasm, your role playing. I'm excited.
hang on.
I need
Just
to murder
be
more.
clear, nobody actually told her that it should be deadly
I did.
until me, like, what,
No,
2 hours before you
We
started?
informed her
Hey.
before we started that it should be.
Not calling out anybody here, but I did not know how many players
Yeah.
or what players were going to be there until I showed
I
up.
was a last minute addition.
Just to clarify, there was the deadly part was completely stacked against her.
It's also hard. We'll talk about
be
this on
fair
Sunday, but
and
it is
deadly.
actually hard to build a deadly encounter that isn't just
That isn't stupid.
like, yeah, you die. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Yeah.
And
I'll
also,
teach you a thing or two.
We had a character, lovely player,
Fun
accidentally
over
play
here.
fully anti-construct bard, and my final encounter was 2 homebrew constructs who got shredded
There's
by
a very
them.
easy solution to that.
We're not getting anything done on this side of the table.
No, they'll just become aberrations instead.
The fully mech things might be hard to collaborations on the
No,
fly.
you make them flesh mechs.
So
Give
no.
everyone 1 HP is a good idea.
Hex
I like
packs.
that.
Okay.
I
was-
think
that was
everyone
Devil's
should
Suggest.
pick their HP at level 1. That's just your HP now.
Okay, 8 million.
And when you level, okay, no, whatever your HP is at level 1, that's your HP. I could maybe concede that you add your con bonus per level.
No, it's fine. Part of the
See,
Deadliest Dungeon's
But you
excitement
realize
is to
in
watch
that
the chisel.
No,
in that
yeah,
case, the damage needs
Part
to
of
be
what's
pretty
fun
low.
about
That's not
Deadliest
very
Dungeon is the
exciting.
fact that you are watching people play the game as it is intended to be played, just at a scaled up difficulty level.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the record, Ravendwell, 20 seconds is still way too high. When I was testing through my service, it was
Ravendwell?
literally like, yeah.
The
What do
OG
you- what do you-
Deadliest
No,
Dungeon Master.
sorry, I don't think I ever actually mentioned his name. He's been chatting on Twitch all the
We've
time.
been watching the first season, Kyle. It's been great.
It's been quite interesting going back and watching how we've evolved and changed.
Hopefully we can get that down a lot, because like I think in my testing it was like 2.7 seconds.
What are
from-
you
from source
calling
to-
your service?
It's called Repeat.
Oh.
It's going to be Streamsmith Repeat.
Sorry, what is it?
What does it do?
It's called.
What's it called?
It's called
Glitter Dong Suck It.
Teeper.
You say that in reverse?
That's what I just did.
No.
You would have to potentially get a behind the screen cam for important GM. Dice cams.
Oh.
I'm not gonna have them ready for day one. Just
What?
Well, I think
I have things to do.
is that a question in relate to Deadliest Dungeon or into what we're doing now?
I
Yes.
don't care.
That's fair.
We should have the chunk
So-
die for Deadliest Dungeon.
Yes.
One camera for his roles, I think I can very easily do before we go live with this. I separately do eventually want to set us up. I've said this a million times. I want to set us up with cameras that automatically switch when we roll high values, like a nat 20 or a critical fail. That requires some AI training on Raspberry Pis and everything else.
You don't want
I'll
to
get
do the
there.
thing we did in season 2 of Deadliest Dungeon where he rolled a nat 20, grabbed the camera, and then shoved it down to show the die. And then
Honestly, I
had to
didn't.
get reset.
I
Well, we
didn't-
can't
I've never seen-
anymore.
That
It's
was
all
great.
attached.
Unfortunately.
It's not that. It's that I don't want us to have to think about it.
Yeah.
The goal would be to, if you roll something, it'll just be AI, like it'll be
gonna
image
buy air
recognition,
horns.
it'll be all that. You roll, if it is worth seeing, it will come up on
Or Oh, trust me, you'll know when I roll a nat 20 because I'm going to make it everyone's
For
problem.
you, for Death Saves in Deadliest Dungeon especially,
Yeah.
we really need a camera.
Yes.
So I will get one for
There's
his
no way
rolls.
Nicholas got that many successes. No.
I will 100% set up a die roll so that you can see his chonk rolls in the next 2 weeks. For our dice, it will be down the line further.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, the reason why I grabbed the camera that time is because we were debating for like 10 minutes
that was
about what
intense.
to do,
Yeah, that
and
was
I'm
an
like,
intense
I needed
moment.
it's 20 or nothing, right?
Yeah.
Then I roll, I'm like,
It is a great
Beskar, you never need to worry about being intermittently chatting. You are always
Write
a
an
delight.
algorithm that sends a
You're
chat
boiling?
every minute.
There you go.
no, that
That's
would
fair,
be
but you're
the
also
other
working
guy.
outdoors in Australia. That is very bold of you. That's
It depends where in Australia. Australia's so big. It could be 5 degrees. It could be 40.
Well, he said
That's
at
fair.
work in the boiling sun, so
Yeah.
presumably on the higher end of that.
Fair enough.
The
Yeah.
boiling sun, or he might have boils while working in the sun. We don't know.
and he's saying he's on hell on earth. But according to what we said, which is
Yeah, well,
I think
'cause
we're
it's
clearly
Australia.
experts on the subject. So
Having never been there, I think I know a thing or two.
You guys are all cowards.
so hot.
That's what I imagine Beskar sounds like.
Well, speaking of dice, the bullet dice I bought, if you guys still haven't rolled a 1 yet, many 20s, a few 2s, 0 1s. Best
Oh,
dice
hey,
ever.
that's good.
hey, there we go.
I got some of those bullet dice here. I might use
Who
those.
bought those?
That was Kiwi myself.
Nice.
Yeah,
The bullet dice are awesome.
That's because Sam touched them.
that's right.
George Athos, Mary Fourth, Basil Trubery, grace them.
He was a cleric at one point. He could bless them.
Well,
That seemed like a lifetime
What class
ago.
were you not?
That was only
I
3
was
weeks
only
ago.
cleric, artificer,
Aeon Sage.
Rogue
rogue, zard, Aeon
You were-
Sage.
and Sage was yeah. This man, every time we were like, oh, let's just another season. What if I just completely changed my class?
Okay, but here's the thing. He was
You
always
changed
meant
too.
to be a wizard.
So did Jodride.
No, I mean I changed subclass.
You also added Ranger at some
That's some change.
Gambit was
That point.
always meant to be a wizard, but
Yeah.
because you had some clown in the first episode,
Cray, the legendary. Oh, remember that guy?
Yeah,
he was
the best.
amazing. I love
Man, I
him. Cray,
wish
you guys ever heard of
Cray.
Cray?
Yeah,
Cray's
I
the
love that.
greatest
Hooray,
character.
blue.
I don't.
I still have never met the real life
I don't
person
know
who
what you're
played
talking
Cray.
about.
And that episode was deleted, so I still think this is the world's biggest gasp.
No, yeah, it's,
No. You
those who
canonically
watch it-
met him. You two fought to the death in an arena.
But no, he canonically is. So just for the record, for those watching, so Deadliest Dungeon Season 1, the original cast wasn't Sam. We had a first choice. No, I'm just kidding.
Which
No.
was interesting because that first video was the first time in Twitch history there was negative viewers.
So
And then I came in.
it was a fella named it was a fella named
Fanny's you're on.
It was a fella named Steve. We call him Celestia Steve because he plays white, green, and magic all the time. But it was so Steve-O joined us because he's really abrupt and like
Flaky.
rough around the edges. Well, that's what ended up happening. So he created a cleric.
croissant.
He created a French cleric with a long cigarette stick and a glass of wine, which he held in his hands as he leaned back for the entire
The
show.
entire show. It
And
was
he had
impressive.
the wine. He was drinking wine the entire
Didn't
show.
happen.
It
And he
didn't
was-
happen. There's
and he
no
was a
evidence
cleric.
of that.
He then proceeded to
I
get a job.
remember it.
He then proceeded to get a job that took him away from the regular Deadliest Dungeon dates that we were willing to shoot. And he's like, I can't be in the role. And we're like, well, damn it, we need someone for the role. And then we found.
You know.
Oh, remember the episode before that where it was the three of you and a bunch of pigs, and the pigs were all eating the
and
dice
flying.
and flying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one also got
You
deleted.
know the Mandela effect.
I
I
really
think
wish you'd
this
find that
Cray
episode.
person is just Mandela effect.
Well,
I don't
it
think
has been
exists.
suggested. At one convention, someone said, "Have you ever seen Sam and Steve in the same room together?"
No,
point.
but in real life, it's
Well-
you guys have come to the round table at the
I don't
same
believe
my
it.
same birthday party,
Don't
but
believe
at
it.
different times. Like, and you said you were
be
coming
fair,
the one night
yeah.
to the birthday party, and that's when he sent you that message saying, "Get over here, you pleb," but you fell asleep.
I did fall.
I don't believe any of it. Kiwi Masai said the Metal D20 for audience participation is also phenomenal. Beskar said, tell me which Australian supernova are you going to cause? There are a couple. Also,
Brizzy.
I'm a carpenter. My work is outside.
There's two that we're discussing. This, of course, is in discussion still, but Brisbane and Adelaide. Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Adelaide. And then there's a possibility that we'll be doing theatrical D&D shows in between at ticketed event stages with other actors in Melbourne and Sydney. So those are just in the layout at the moment.
Love it. Richter's going AFK. You're awesome. We love you, Richter.
Thanks, Richter.
R-I-K-T-E-R. Who do you think that you are? It's R-I-K-T-E-R. He's the one that I adore. I couldn't rhyme adore with R.
Adore.
Kiwi then said, still can't believe Sam singled me out twice to finish Gambit's name. Ad Armageddon.
I mean, he said...
It is his name. It would be rude not to know his name.
I'm going to get the name down. Game 2, I called him out.
Yep. And Ravendwell / Kyle said he agrees there is no Kyle. There is no Cray. There's no spoon.
Dungeon Master.
There is no spoon. It has been ruled.
Kyle, this is why you've always been my favorite DM.
It has been ruled.
Sorry, what was that? Torment.
Did you not see the obvious wing?
we should have a, because you got 2 weeks before the next Deadliest Dungeon. We should have one where we have Kyle come back and run a one shot, kill you.
I kind of want to come as Gambit and play one episode of your Deadliest Dungeon.
Oh goodness. After my experience with Dobrik, I'm
he's super
terrified.
killable.
So wait, we could do it as a one-off, as a course for you to see what it's going to be like, and have all of us judge.
I've already learned rule number 1, which is don't give Dobrik a gun.
I'm very
Don't give Dobrik
killable.
anything.
I'm very killable, but I tend to treat this book more like guidelines than actual rules.
Oh, I'm on board.
Okay.
I do think, well, again, we'll get into this on the Sunday, but I do think there is room for guest appearances.
I think so, yeah.
Keymaster.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
have-
Yeah. So the Wednesday session this season, the goal is to have a completely consistent cast for some time, and then we will rotate people in and out as life changes and people want to come on.
Or
and
just
everything else.
add them.
Or just add them.
Have 4
We
rotate
do-
and then add a 5th and 6th for funsies.
We do have some ability. For Deadliest Dungeon, sort of similar, except that it will be far more. There will be a lot more opportunities to add people and stuff like that. So, so Deadliest Dungeon guest stars are definitely a thing that can happen. Guest stars will happen from occasion on this too.
It'll be more
But
common on Deadliest Dungeon.
Generally speaking, if somebody's coming on here, we want it to be for like
Yes.
at least a couple
you have
months.
a pretty good chance that I might show up as a player in Deadliest Dungeon.
Sarius.
As Tharius.
Oh, what have a reason to
or
hate
possibly
you?
Lockstep.
That'd be great.
No.
Is the Keymaster the only one that actually feels bad for Tharius?
So
Yes.
listen,
Maybe
No,
Jowdrad does.
does.
Jowdrad
Jowdrad does.
too.
The two of us, like in a realistic setting, we
kill
are
him
going to
immediately.
stab him before we have
also had a full
conversation.
conversation in New Zealand about it.
Yeah,
But
about
Jowdrad got his revenge on you, though. He
did. He stabbed me with a
wrecked
Renick
you with a
blade.
Renick blade and destroyed you. So he feels like he got it out of his system.
here's the thing. Phineas was sold the Deadliest Dungeon. He
He
joined.
was great in the Deadliest Dungeon.
Sure, he joined. He came in, and the first thing he was told was, "Here are your teammates. You shouldn't kill them." To which he said, "This is clearly not the Deadliest Dungeon." So, if Tharius shows up, I suggest you make Phineas proud and make it the Deadliest Dungeon.
I like the idea. I like
Don't
the,
forget to show
in a
up.
dungeon
I
would
like
be
the
so
idea
bad.
that the Deadliest Dungeon is like a place that fiends will sign away people who have been
Yeah.
very stubborn about not dying and forking over their souls. It's like, get over there.
The first session that I did with Phineas in Deadliest Dungeon, I actually had speakers back there that I was playing a demonic Beatus voice through.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody at the table was like, "I can't understand it." I'm like, "All right, well, that's because you're not listening, but that's fine." So I didn't do that anymore. But I thought it was fun.
So you guys have to decide Thundercat or Verndurrar.
Well,
Dinosaur
I think you
Man.
have to decide.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
letting
a
them
you
decide.
decide.
for the Deadliest
I don't
Dungeon.
know, for Deadliest Dungeon,
For
Thundercat
this
or
one,
Verndurrar.
yeah.
This one here I've already picked. Atlassian Elf.
Yeah. I also really want a middle name. Nigel Knutsford is good, but I want a middle name. But I can't think of one.
Nitro.
Well, first I think
Well,
you need a good letter to be
You
the
can
initial.
borrow one of mine, but you have to give it back because I have a bunch.
We have a bunch of middle names?
Yeah,
He's an
because I'm
Iranian.
Iranian. So
yeah.
so I'm
Orville.
Malfor, Stoneguard, Malfor, Stoneguard, Firebrand, Nightingale, Bladefist, Clovervein, Maximus.
Wow.
You can't take Maximus. That's important.
That name seems too long.
The price is too high.
Joel,
There's too many.
very fast
There's too many letters. So you can borrow one of those.
How about Nigel Drewberry Nutford?
Actually, that's
Nigel
great.
Very nuts.
That's actually amazing.
That's good.
Nutella. Nigel Nutella Nutsford.
Yeah, I will be adding more names as
Nigel
things
D's.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's two D's. You have two middle names that start with D.
Yes.
Nigel
D.
D's
Nutsford.
Nutsford. Oh my God.
And the two D's stand for double D's.
go. Yes, that's right.
Or it's just D-E-E-Z. Nigel
Yeah.
D's Nutsford. What's your middle name?
That's it.
Oh, Des. Nigel Des
Nigel
Nutsford.
Mouthfulla.
There it is. I knew we were getting there. Periwinkle, Richter says.
Nigel Lickma. I'm kind of vibing with Mouthfulla.
Make it ligmats. And just, cut out the middleman.
I always go by Nigel M. Because when I say my full name, people always look at me strange. It's Nigel Mouthfulla. No.
It's perfectly normal thing for squirrels.
Yeah.
It's a perfectly normal thing.
It's a
Nigel.
It's in fact it's
D's
considered
Nutsford.
it's considered a very honorable name.
Yeah.
No, he's got two middle names, mouthful of D's.
Well, it's a translation issue.
Nigel
See,
Mouthful
it's
of
squirrelese,
D's
it makes
Nutsford.
perfect
That's
sense.
right.
Nigel mouthful
I
of
mean,
D's
my
Nutsford.
family tag would be something in Latin, which would translate to all balls and no shaft.
Do I just need to bring Glitter Dog in for you to just have?
All balls and no shaft.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We didn't warn you about him. And he brings the inner.
She had plenty of time to look on the channel and watch all
That's
the
right.
shows.
I also do think somebody did warn me about it.
Fucking expensive.
Nigel Sugan D's Nutsford.
Sugan. Sugan. D's Nutsford.
Someone suggest that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Kiwi.
it's Kiwi.
I gotta go with Sugan.
Sugan Nutsford. Sugan Nutsford. Oh my God.
Sugan nuts to you.
And D's Nutsford.
Beautiful.
I'm getting like a headache from laughing.
This is my serious character.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you can't start off, this is my serious character with this.
So
This is serious as hell.
you
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying I'm serious.
You look like a drag Daenerys. Like,
Yeah.
this is
I do
amazing.
great.
he does look like he'd do well in the prison block, doesn't he?
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm just a lonely man, okay?
You got
I just want to be loved. Is it too much to ask for?
So he just carries around a bag full of soap and just starts dropping it
Yeah,
everywhere?
if you squint,
I dropped that. Let me grab that for you.
He's constantly actively
I'd like to spend my action and my bonus action to bend over and pick
Why
up the
is
soap.
Austin in a dress?
I actually like this character.
No, I think
It
it's
really
great.
brings out his girlish figure.
Yeah.
I think
That's
it's
okay.
wonderful. You need a bow.
I need a bow.
Sugan.
I will arrange that.
I need a bow, and then I have a beautiful hat. Once the miniatures are here too, I might actually on our Instagram I might post some JPEGs of our miniatures.
Pigs.
Yeah.
You think you could just post these things
Yeah,
to the
you
internet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on.
So
I'm
I
gonna do
might
it
do-
right now on the
they're
Discord.
No. I'm gonna do every day. I'm gonna release one,
Sounds like
Yeah, I
that.
can send
and
you.
which I need your JPEGs by the way.
I
No.
mean, you could. There's ways for you to get them, but yeah, I'll send you the one to be lying on the ground.
Yeah, the dead
I'll
pose.
release one a day, and then you'll see that character Nigel. He has this glorious hat
There's
and
ways
other
that you get real nice.
accoutrement, and
got-
I will.
4K.
That's my goal for that stuff that I'm going to be doing with the
I dig it.
with
I
Sonic
dig
and
it.
whatever.
So, my action items. A bow for you.
Bow for me.
I will put one together. It will not be a proper functioning bow because I just don't have time to do it.
I don't need it to be functioning.
No, it won't be.
In fact, it probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, deliberately make
I
it not
mean-
so.
Okay. I mean, a bow is not very
Make it so that
dangerous
if he
on its own.
uses it, it works in reverse.
That would be very hard.
What is traditional bowstring made of?
Sinew.
Sinew,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, he can get some.
Well, I
You're
mean,
a sinew guy?
in fairness, in fairness,
Got a sinew guy. He's hooked
you
up.
know?
He's got the sinew guy prepared. Jesus.
you got a corpse guy.
He's got a sinew guy.
It's a very specific guy.
Out of all the things, that's what got
I
you.
In the
know a
comedy
guy.
world, that is called a bump set.
It was good. It was very good. You, I'm lasering this for.
Yes.
Me, I'm painting these iridescent.
What are you getting lasered on your rock?
His holy symbol.
I have a symbol of the symbol of death.
It's just a cock and balls.
Yes,
It's,
we can do Pokemon. But no, mine was the symbol of
Trace
death.
it's going to be anatomically and scale correct.
Unless
for
it's
him.
Nigel's, it's just
Yeah.
done.
That's now.
I mean,
do we
there's
need
two sides,
Do we need
so...
to microscope it? No.
What have you got on your shoulder?
okay,
That's me
maybe
family
rock.
crest.
What are you doing for Tom?
Bow rock, nothing for him because he's not. I don't
He's
even.
level 20 already.
I'm making him a cage for Keymaster at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about
You're
for
good.
What about
I'm
for
good.
you?
I got my own
Do you need
stuff
anything?
handled.
Well, Venus crafts, you'd have to do it on her own.
I can
I guess the
help
only
out
thing is, like,
if there's anything.
future armor.
But yeah.
Well,
I can-
future armor we'll talk about. I'm not making any more leather armor for anyone unless they want greenish armor.
No.
There's no weave
Because I
breakers.
used all of this color of leather that I had handy. So,
I mean, my
and
character
then,
does have green armor.
do you want some green leather armor?
Yeah, but we'll workshop it. I'm gonna workshop with.
Well, I was gonna say I can also just give you the hide and you can make it yourself. if you
Yeah,
want.
that works.
Yeah, I've got like a full. I think it's a full hide. It might be half hide.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will set up the Discord for role playing stuff. I will do the out of character channel first. The actual role playing channels we probably will not open up until maybe a couple days before the first
Yeah,
session goes.
most
live.
likely.
But we won't be in there until after, and then we jump in.
There we go. I just uploaded
Yeah.
my my mini.
Hey, I
the
can send you a
Discord.
picture.
We are going to figure out how minis are getting painted one way or the other. We are getting minis because we're not going to delay for minis. So next week, Sam and I and Austin and Melvina will be here, and probably Devin. And then the week after, we will start.
We're gonna play a fun game next week.
Oh, okay.
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 All right.
You should one dread.
Is it called Hide the Glitter?
Oh, Dread
Oh
would be.
my
I mean, I
God.
have
Hide the
multiple
glitter.
Dread.
Nigel Dread
Written.
Nutsford. No, Sugon. Sugon is amazing.
Sugan
Sugon
is
D.
so good.
Nutsford.
We might. We'll play a game next week.
Okay.
Maybe we'll drag in some alt cast. Not for this. But some
After
other
you're doing
stuff.
session 0 of Deadliest Dungeon, the next week, did you want to actually have a fun Deadliest Dungeon?
a fungeon.
It'd be
A fun gym?
I think it'd be fun to get Kyle back
Gambit
on
already
for
created a
fun.
fungeon.
Well, Carl said he hasn't played 5th edition probably since.
That's what would make it great, because then we could just befuddle him the whole time.
Wait, Kyle's last experience of 5th edition was Deadliest Dungeon?
He said it's been 3 years.
Yes, that's correct. Because then he
Wow.
switched to Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where did you say that? Oh yeah, I see that.
there.
I missed that
On
message.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been running Pathfinder
Oh, yes.
on Twitch.
Finally got it.
Yeah.
What?
Because it clicked.
Oh.
You get it? Oh, that's good.
Can you, thank you. Thank you for explaining the joke. It makes it all.
That's
better
what I'm
for me.
here
You
for.
needed it explained. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
That's
he,
why I'm
he
thanking
wasn't
you.
being
We're gonna get you a
sarcastic.
thinner band, because that elastic
Yeah.
is like cutting your forehead in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is definitely a thing.
Well, it's the wig. Like, it was fine with no wig. The wig added
Why don't
extra.
you wear it
Wear it
and
under
put your
the
wig
wig.
over top?
Yeah. Probably. I had concerns about like putting the wig on it without like moving everything over, but yeah.
I think we just
That was-
surgically
that was
plant
something
magnets in his forehead. And
Like,
then you
I'm
can just,
actually concerned about that. He's gonna have like a laugh
yeah,
line
you
on
could
his
take
forehead.
them off
Right.
if you want.
I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah.
And poke it.
Yeah.
We gotta massage it. We gotta try to smooth the aneurysm.
Well, as we always say at the end of every episode,
no, we don't.
No?
Terms change.
Well, we don't, but
I was just going to come up with something creatively.
We will get
and-
some-
We, no,
Let
we,
it happen organically.
I want you to do that, so hold on to that. I think we're going to wrap up here.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the ideas. We will see you on Discord. We are always in there at various levels. I will get the actual like channels for things open.
He's not going to bed until he does tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I can put them up tonight.
is a
That's easy. And then, and we will see you here next week. Now you go ahead.
Well,
I just lost the game.
I also lost.
We're gonna have to deal with that a lot. aren't we?
Because I didn't get it.
our-
I called the game.
As we do at the end of every episode, we will end with one word each, making a coherent sentence, starting over here.
Thank.
Oh, I think.
Well, thanks.
Oh, okay.
It's not one word.
That's not one word.
And we'll
Yeah.
start again.
Thanks.
Tip your
Help.
server. You already broke it.
Thanks, help.
Yeah. I
hell's
need
that?
help. I need help.
Okay, thanks. Help me.
Help.
You.
Enjoy.
Hey!
No doubt.
Thanks. Help me
We
help
did
you.
it! It
Enjoy.
was Chumps J.
Sure.
We'll do it again next week with
Church
coherent words.
Thanks so
Sure
much,
will.
We'll make a
everyone.
sentence eventually.
We love you all. See you next week.
Yeah.